5.
Hello! Welcome back to the lovely Foozca channel. And tonight we will be playing the Bygone Keep, which is a side story to the main Legacy campaign. But as per usual, I'm going to introduce my lovely cast here. I'm going to start with the lovely, the ever so talented Anita, if you don't mind bringing it down.
Ooh, that's me. Hey everybody, I'm Anita. At Anita the Lesbian. I don't know anything today, so just find my Twitter, and that'll probably have information that you want. Maya, go.
Hello. I am Maya, and for a second there, I was my character's nose. I play Mauricio, the monk behind me. Ninners cannot say her name properly unless he puts in a lot of effort. Sometimes he gets it right, like 2 out of 100 times. It's great.
Good.
It's a non-zero chance.
She's a lunar soul who worships Selene, goddess of the moon. And she almost got vampired, but then they de-vampired her with alcohol and magic. It's as simple as it sounds.
There's also magic alcohol.
Well,
yes.
holy alcohol.
It was a holy alcohol.
I feel like that's magic. And anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Holy ale. Also known as hail. But yeah, they did the great things, and now we're in a fight with some demons and stuff because they're mean, and we're nice people, mostly. But I'm going to go ahead and before somebody forces me to do it, I am also the creator. Yep, that right there. Yep, creator behind Bella Knights, a sci fantasy tabletop setting. I actually just dropped a new update for the mechanics today, so if you've been following that around, feel free to drop by the Patreon page and grab that. Get yourself update. And with that, I'm going to pass it along to Catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
You mean me?
Yeah.
I genuinely
Okay.
heard catastrophe.
Oh, goddamn. Okay. Hello, call me Kit. I am fond of origami and chess. Mr. Rathamataz, if you are in the chat, know I am a terrible player, okay? Anyway, I play the lady behind me. That's Coraline. She is drawn by the lovely Food, who is up there for me. She is described by my fellow players here as the shadiest nun that ever nunned. And I'm having a lot of fun with this character. If only I knew how to properly roleplay her. Anyway, currently in the middle of a fight. Let's see what happens. Mr. Booty Master, please.
You know, at one point I thought I was going to take that nickname down, but it's like official now.
It is. Like, without question.
The problem is it's further and further away from the context that started it.
It is.
That's the beauty of these nicknames, though.
I guess, but mine has implications. Hi, my name is Joe, and I'm playing Brannigan. He is a dwarf and a cleric, and I was going to duck down, but I'm not good at that. What I can do is just boom, look at that, use my brain. That's the art that Foos did. It's real good. I don't have a Twitter like Anita the Lesbian, but I do play Dungeons and Dragons on Sundays with Dispel Logic on Twitch at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Shit went real bad on Sunday, so come see us deal with the fallout of that, I guess. And then in the meantime, come see me here just a whole bunch because they're lovely and they keep letting me do stuff. That's it. Foos.
Hello, I'm Foos. I am playing Murida, the Vengeance Paladin here. And last session, I rolled 7 times the entire session, and 4 of those were natural ones. I'm hoping that it's not the same this time today, because that was not great. Anyway, but I'm excited to be here. And yeah, we're in the middle of the fight, so we're gonna pick up in the middle of the fight, and hopefully it goes well. Also, I rolled a natural 1 for my initiative, so I have an initiative of 0. But I'm gonna pass it back to Nen as the DM, so you get rolling.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
It really is. I am deeply troubled that you're low rolling, and I wish you luck. And I will say, Dispel Logic, that was a sweet plot twist on Sunday, so definitely some cool stuff there. But anywho, we are back in the lovely Bygone Keep, where our adventurers have just spent kind of their first night, somewhat impromptu due to a rapid onset in vampirism, but was thankfully cleared. Do some magic alcohol, or I don't know if the alcohol was magic, or anyway, that thankfully cleared it. They got their full rest and pretty much immediately got put into another fight as they teleported to the next particular area, which was on top of basically the rampart section, if you will, of the keep. They met a rather somewhat polite, honestly, lady who wanted to converse and kind of, socially shoo them away, but was attacked relatively soon afterwards, and this is essentially where we're at. So we are at the top of the round because we completed it last time, which means the mighty Corlin, the shadiest nun to ever none, you are up.
Okay. All right, so I need to get me some advantage, so I got to figure out here how I can hide. All right. So here's the plan. We're going to scoot up over here. Actually, no, can I hit these guys from here? Again, Joe is stunty, so I can shoot over him. Okay, that sounds good. All right, so we're going to try and fire upon the... What is it? What the hell is this thing, Nanners?
It's a raid.
It's a white, actually.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, it's a white. I was like, that, yeah.
Well, it's one of them, okay? It starts with a W. Don't...
Okay. Anyway.
Also, meta stuff. Sorry, I'm just going to interrupt you for just a second. Anyone who's hopping in the music channel, I apologize. I forgot to let you in. So if you're not in, try again. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, we're going to throw the knife at the white. That is one. Okay. Wonderful beginning, guys.
Oh no!
That's okay.
And
Now
yet
what we
it
like
somehow feels good.
I feel like you were like, all right, just
You
throw
have to
it,
put on sharpshooter for that one.
throw it over the dwarf, and like you focus too much on it, and you get a little bit of a shave, Brannigan, as a blade that goes slightly off aim. But there's a term for that. It's like target fixation. Like if you look at something you don't want to hit, like you'll eventually hit it. Anyway, so thankfully not 100%, but your beard on the right side is a little bit shorter than it is on the left right now, Brady.
Okay.
All right, we got a new target in this fight. This is all I'm saying.
Okay. In that case, Brannigan would just hear a very like that kind of thing where you like where you see somebody like walk into something and you go, ugh! Right? That's kind of the reaction she's having around like, ugh! Sorry.
Okay. I believe you have another attack action and movement and bonus action.
Yeah, so we're gonna try the knife again. For the love of God, do not hit the dwarf.
Can he crit?
Hold up. You think a key point? That's a 17.
17. Let me see if that hits those guys. I love them as undead things, but I can't keep saying their name in combat because it sounds terrible. That does hit. Give me some damage.
Hey!
Okay. That is a what? That's 14? Yeah.
Yep. That is 14 points of damage.
How is Mr. White looking?
Don't say that.
Bad. Very bad.
Some
Just
basic
always
math
looking
skills.
bad.
He's not looking great. The creature is falling to pieces essentially.
All right.
The magic that animates it looks like it is not long for this world.
All right. Bonus action. Since we used the key point, we can attack one more time. 24. That hits.
24 absolutely hits.
15.
Okay. Yep. But that one, just the knife goes in, detonates, and you watch as the creature. Pieces of the creature obviously go flying, but those that don't just kind of slump into a pile onto the floor, somewhat grotesquely. So yes, that creature is down.
Okay, sweet. Okay, we're gonna run it up. Say I'm sorry to Brannigan. And then post up over here near the ledge, so we can get a better view at the manager up there. And that'll be my turn.
Excellent. Name with whom I cannot pronounce. It is your turn.
Nah, I believe in you. Give it a shot.
Mauricio.
Yeah.
Well done.
See, you just gotta believe.
Yeah.
I believe.
You didn't even have to.
Very good job, Dennis.
You didn't even have to use voice mod or anything. We're proud of you, Dennis.
I got it on the deck if you want it.
Let's go.
But yeah, so Mauricio's gonna pretty much run up and just pretty much dash it in full tilt and just goes into a flip in the air to come down with her staff and then just bring it up twice. She just wants to beat the shit out of it. It's like she's had enough of undead, so here's my bill. There's one, there's two, and she's gonna spend a key point and throw a third one up.
Okay. The 18 and the 23 hit.
Sounds about right. There's the 11s. And
Also, sorry, just to be sure, why were you spending a key point for a third one? Because you get a free one bonus action hit. It does need to be unarmed, or maybe for you doesn't. But you only need to spend a key point if you want 2 more hits for your bonus action.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so keep that key point.
Right. Oh yeah, so 3 swings. She's actually going to spend 2 of her staff charges on that first one. So I'm gonna roll that force damage. And that's the total bill.
Nice. Look at that.
How would you like to destroy this creature?
Sweet. But yeah, she just runs up full tilt. She's like still mad about being almost vamped. Flips in, just straight flurry of blows with the staff and just knocking it in. I guess the last hit, since it's an uppercut with the staff, just literally knocks the head clean off and sails off in the distance. She just kind of doing the batter pose like.
Let's go.
You hear it land and just kind of roll off. That awful sound of a skull bouncing off the ground. But yeah, that absolutely destroys it. I believe you have some movement left.
Let's see, how far away is yeah, she used 40 to get up there. So I guess she's gonna sneak a little closer to the stair. Actually, nah. Y'all got chain lightning, so she's actually going to just continue heading up that way. She might scale the wall later.
Gotcha.
Chain lightning is 30 damn feet between each person, so you're still in range. There's only a prayer could save you from chain lightning.
I know, but she's kind of working on getting away from there. But
yeah, no, I hear you.
But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see.
You stop that, Dennis. You stop it with that filthy arrow. I see what you're doing. Wait,
That's
is that
not even his arrow. That's
That's
Kit's.
not even me.
No respect.
Oh my god.
No respect.
Kit threw me right under the bus there. That
Oh
was
my god.
amazing.
Oh my goodness, I'm not even on the map. Okay, hold on.
Listen, I got PTSD from the last 2 sessions when you beat the shit out of me.
I absolutely did. That was to be honest, it was not intentional.
On multiple characters, not just one.
I mean, you're not a vampire, so can you really say it was that bad?
I mean, yeah, there's that.
It's fine.
You do watch, well, I don't know if anyone, it's a tough view, but the Cambion begins to kind of like make some kind of intricate, like arcane symbols and then spins them and pushes a like ball of fire that just comes erupting out down towards your group. I will need, assuming she doesn't get counterspelled here. I see the Anita arrow.
Yeah.
You would have
That
line of
one
sight. It's like from here to here, but it's enough to.
Like the manager lady just cast a spell,
Manager lady.
but manager lady was smart enough to get out of range before casting of the spell. Yeah, this is probably the best that we're gonna do. So I'll go ahead and counterspell at 3rd level.
Okay. At 3rd level, that is a clean counterspell. So you watch as the ball comes out and then just kind of gets pulled apart by Anita's counterspell. It just kind of fizzes out before it even goes a good 10 feet. Kind of just frustration. Kind of looks around and then is going to attempt to hide.
Stay mad.
Get it, Effie? And is cheering you on in chat.
Yeah. I mean, tries to hide, bonks their head, like, got too close to the walls. It's like, ugh. And it's just gonna try to reposition the rest of their movement.
To be fair, the Cambion successfully hides from Effie. Because we got a 7 passive perception. Effie doesn't know where they went.
And then actually have 2d4s right now.
What's up?
Don't you have 2d4s right now?
I do. I'm not gonna burn him on a stealth roll. We're good.
Oh no, I was telling Insomnia to give you one in chat because I forgot you had 2, but he could have 3. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that was the problem is like I roll so low. I need like at least a D10.
You've got a steady income of D4s, so just start
true, but then, like,
spending them.
Like burning them up. Anyway, I think I
Leonard,
just
you could potentially bring that 10 up to a 22 if you rolled 3.
Girl, you and I both know that is a bet I should not be making.
Yeah, it'll probably be like a 14, but
Oh,
Yeah.
Give a treat.
I will. He's asleep right now, but I'll, when he's up, because Dubs is coming home soon. So when he gets up for Dubs, I'll give him a treat.
You guys are coming up. That was well, you guys are right there. Might as well.
no,
Yep. She's going to cast Cone of Cold.
Gross.
Gross, he says.
All right, so I believe that is a Constitution save from the 2 of you there, but that is a 5-0 cold damage, Cone of Cold coming down at Brannigan. Actually,
It's way more. It's gonna hit.
yeah, that's
all
gonna
of
hit
us.
pretty much
Literally all of
everybody,
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nenner still hasn't installed that dang plugin, so he's doing these janky. But yeah, that would hit all of us, unfortunately.
So everyone but Murphy just needs to roll.
Damn it, Leonard.
I
You
mean,
did that one on purpose.
Nenner's go look at the Twitch. She could hit everyone, literally, unless you're
Well, the
saying
problem,
like the height.
I'm saying the
Oh,
staircase
okay.
counts as
That's
cover.
fine. Yeah.
So,
I hear you. Okay.
it's-
Not that I'm trying to get
Wow,
you.
who's trying to get me lit up?
I knew I knew she was gonna be like, you
Trying to get me
bitch.
lit up too?
The second I said that, I knew
Who's
it.
over
Also-
there in the corner like, but you can shoot her too.
Also, I believe Effie blessed some of us.
All
So
of us.
if you are blessed, make sure. Oh yeah, all of us.
Wax.
So make sure you have your bless bonus on it as well.
Okay. I don't know
You
if
guys
I
got me in
have-
too many games, which is a problem I like having. But I was like, I have Shield Master, right? No, that's the other guy.
No, you don't. And even so, Shieldmaster is
Yeah, I was double checking the wording for
Yeah.
that. And I was like, I don't see the wording.
only Dex. Yeah. God,
Oh, except I hit. Oh, that's actually much better for me. Because-
Effie was so close.
I clicked Dex.
Can I give her my blessing?
No.
I don't need it. You can have it.
if you just want to take what I rolled, 18 on the die plus 2 bless is 20. I did -2 dexterity because I wasn't paying attention. That's actually a 29 because con I'm much better at.
Oh jeez, nice. Oh yeah, you did roll nice.
Yeah, either way you passed. So you're fine. It was an
Lord.
18 that you had to beat. So unfortunately, Effie, Moody take full damage.
Of course. Can't roll my way out of a paper bag.
You could not. Do you have Shield Master on your? Does that affect?
No, it's
that's
only dexterity
That's only
saving
dexterity. I
throws.
always get that
Yeah.
confused. So you take
Yeah.
half, so 25 for Brannigan, And then for Corlin, you have evasion's only for dexterity ones,
Or
right?
only for dex, yeah.
Okay, so then you also take 25.
Okay.
Cold damage. If you have any kind of resistances to cold damage, factor that in as well. But that's her just putting like a massive gust of horrifically cold air back at you. And as she casts it, she's going to drift back further. Movement rate is not that crazy yet. Okay, so float back here. That is the end of her turn. And I believe it is Effie's turn.
Hold on. Let me roll another con
hey.
save.
Yeah, I do.
See if I can
just
beat a
roll it as well.
25.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's possible with my blessing.
Yep.
Let's
Totally.
also back up a
God damn
second
it.
and not skip the dwarf.
Ooh.
You absolutely skipped the dwarf. I apologize. Yeah, it's Brannigan's turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my fault. Oh no, I think Bless drops.
Oh.
Yeah, bless definitely drops.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
The good news is I keep my haste because imagine if I got blasted and then stunned. So we have good news. Okay, that's it. Yeah.
All right, so
God,
you
dwarfs
are
slow.
okay. So Brannigan, I'm sorry, I just skipped your turn, but you're back on.
Boom. So I'm gonna go the 25 feet I'm allowed. Just not very far. And then as a bonus action, my echo that you just blasted out of existence will remanifest top of stairs.
Awesome.
Don't call it a comeback.
I've been here for years.
And then from the cloned echo's position,
Yep.
hammers. Hammers is what we do.
Let's go.
I was gonna say unless I want to do a spell, but you know what I didn't do any time considering spells. So I'm gonna do hammers because that's what I expected.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
2 of those.
And I'm assuming
Oh,
you're
bless
hitting,
is gone. Sorry.
You're going for
Oh, the
manager.
person. Yeah.
okay.
Manager.
Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure those both hit, but let me just check something. Yep, they both hit. Give me some damage.
19 and much more. Was that sweet maximum? I love it. 18 and 8 is the number. 26.
That is a huge.
26 and 19 is 36, 45 from those 2 hammers.
Damn.
Yeah, you hear.
And you know what? Unless you're about to tell me she dead.
Sadly.
No, okay. Then what we're going to do is double check that it's not a bonus action because I think it's just part of it. Yeah, it's just part of it. I'm going to use Unleash Incarnation, which I will put in the thing. When I make the attack action, I can make 1 additional attack from the clone's position. So, once more onto the breach
Nice.
for an additional 21.
Let's go.
It's an interesting situation for you because you are firing uphill, and like it's one of those like Castlevania axe throws where like you have to like loft this to hit her. I'm not even sure if you're getting full LOS on here, but that's fine. Due to the
Well, no, he's
elevation
shooting
change.
from his echo. This
But-
guy.
Hold on, I am shooting from the echo, but here's the
Okay,
thing.
never mind.
Oh,
but-
it's a minor point. I did have to make the echo move, so I'm not at a disadvantage. I was about to say, but the echo can move. I was
Yeah,
gonna be honest
so-
and roll.
If you're firing, never mind. You're just and like for those of you who can't see, you're hearing like just metal on meat, kind of like just hard hits and grunts of pain, and then just like a like just kind of the managerial facade is beginning to fade a little bit here.
All right.
On your
And
enemy.
then we're gonna do a little thing I like to call action surge,
Hey,
and throw 2 more hammers.
let's go.
And let me triple check some words. When you take the attack action, which I am doing with my action surge, so I'm gonna use 1 more use of Unleash Incarnation with this attack action to do 1, 2, 3.
Jesus.
Mm.
Wow.
Let's go. Let's go.
That is unfortunately the 19 and the 17 miss, but the 22 does hit.
Oh, in that case, the 19 plus 2 also missed because, like I said, I accidentally had bless on still.
Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that. Okay.
So you can take away
Um,
the 19 there.
Add, okay, I'll add
So keep the damage the same, right? Because you just hit once and you took away a hit.
That's true. I mean, that's fully what I expected because Action Surge is the worst ability in all time because you basically just miss with it. But it was worth trying.
It was absolutely worth trying. That was very
You
heroic
never shot it in, so
effort there.
good.
I'll take that. Okay, yeah. So that kind of evens out. All right, yeah, that was a great damage round. Well done. I don't know if you. I think you have some. No, you're stunty, so I don't. You might have a little bit.
No,
of
I used all my movement and
Okay.
all of my things.
All right. Well done. Is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yep.
All right. Effie, apologies for the false start, but it is now your turn currently.
That's. Let me just. Okay, 65 feet away. That's perfect. I don't know. What does everybody else think I should cast? I don't know. I'm here. I know that the devil person is a caster, but
It can be
they're very well hidden. So I don't. They're probably not in counter spell range. Yeah. I don't know. Let's do a big. Yeah, I don't really have a clue of what I should do here. We'll just. Huh. That could be funny. Sure. For comedy's sake, yeah, Nenners, if you could tell me, how big, like, triangle-wise is a cone?
It's usually equilateral, so
I don't know what that means.
so the
Equal
cone,
How
Yeah, it's like-
long is it?
It would be a 60-foot cone. I just want to throw.
so it'd be 60 feet long.
Sure,
like,
yeah.
in the cone. Here, let me show you.
Actually,
Yeah.
if you go look at Twitch right now, I have an arrow cone up for 60
Nobody
feet,
likes
so
you
that
with your
should give
fancy
you an
stuff.
idea.
Just get
Yeah,
out.
and I've told you how to install this many times now. It just
Nobody
makes
likes
life so
you.
much easier.
Awesome.
No, it's not what Nenners drew.
It's
It's the red one.
My wrist keeps vibrating with my watch telling me about all these emails that I don't have to respond to, but I'm just like, that's another thing that got added to my work calendar that I don't want to deal with.
oh god,
They're spread out over the next like 3 weeks, I'm sure. I haven't looked, but
that's
Mm.
I don't like it.
as reasonable.
Okay.
So that's kind of what you're looking at.
So I feel like if I move, I can get both of those two in a cone of cold, just to be petty. Um,
Oh my god,
I
that's hilarious.
even though, gosh, that lady looked like an undead lady, though, right?
She did look unusually pale.
Mm.
Okay, I don't want to give an undead lady cold damage. That would just make me feel silly. I'm sorry, everybody. I made everybody
it's
draw
okay.
cones for nothing. We'll just do another blessing for a second time. It'll be great.
Everybody loves
Yeah.
this.
So yeah, I'll use my last third level. Why not? Blessings for everybody. I'll click the thing
Hey.
again. Boom.
That's what I get for speaking up. If I just let you take your turn and then be like, hey, I think you skipped me afterwards, I'd have had less.
You would have had less.
Yeah.
Bless goes out and hits the amount of people that you like, because you did cast it at third level, so that should get everyone.
Yep. And after that, I am going to walk away. So
Time to get out.
5, 10, 15. I'll just like do a boom. And that's where I'll go. And that is my turn, and someone else can talk now.
All right. At the end of that turn brings up Moody. That
I
is.
forgot you had 0.
Yep. That's her
Yeah,
second
no, I was
zero.
it. Yeah, correct. That's my
Okay.
second natural 0 initiative turn. Let me see. That action can use. I'm just double checking something. Sorry. Okay. So that makes me a little sad. Okay. For haste, I can't use my. I guess I can't use my lay on hands as my hasted action because my hasted action needs to be one extra attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. So can't. That's sad. So I'll use my regular action to touch myself and lay on hands. I'm going to give myself 30, so back up to 75. And then I'm very quick right now, so I'm still in cone mode. I have a run speed of 30, so with my haste I can run 60. It's gonna turn the corner real quick and get up in that man's actually not that close, but like right around there. Ink. And then he's gonna attack that guy. Cause fuck him.
Get him, fool. Get him.
Get him.
Cause my aether spear can reach from here. Yeah. All right. I have no advantage. Yes. Bless. Okay. Yeah. 27.
That hits. That absolutely hits. Yep.
Good, because I'm gonna throw a smite on that bitch. This is a demon. So I'm gonna throw a level, I'll say level 2 smite on him, which I believe means it should be
48.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Good. 4d8. On top of that, you take an extra 16 points of radiant. My other improved.
I'm pretty sure because it is a fiend, you get an extra d8.
That's what the fourth one is.
Yeah,
Oh.
because it would have been 3 if it was a regular person, but a regular person, I'm not fiend. So yeah, because it's a fiend.
Wow.
Extra.
That's messed up.
I know I'm racist. I'm sorry. But,
I'll let all the
my
white
action-
stuff slide, but it's just getting ridiculous.
Oh no. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's
the
that'll
total.
be
Okay,
all.
awesome.
That'll be all.
That. Let me do some math. Oh yeah. Yep. That makes this one bloody. If I can get the thing to make it look bloody. Oh, helps if I'm on the right tool. There it is. All right. With that particular stab, it hits pretty hard, and the radiant damage obviously does a bit more than you expected, given its fiendish form, and as a result, it looks like that one really, really hurt it. It is not enjoying your particular presence at the moment.
Good. That's the end of my turn.
That's the end of your turn? All right.
That's the end of my
Corlin.
turn.
All right. So, quick question, Hunters. Would these shadows, like around here, would that count as dim lighting?
You're kind of... I would say you're honestly kind of in... Well, no, because the light source is right there.
Okay.
So...
Just needed to know. It's no problem.
Yeah.
All right. So...
Dim... I mean, like if you're looking for, like, dimmer shadows, I would say, like, around there.
What about here?
Or... Yeah, I can make an argument for that. That looks good.
All right, just needed to know. I won't be able to get into any of that anytime soon, but yeah, we're going to come up. We're going to use 40 movement here. And we're going to try to knife the managerial lady up there.
Sure.
One second, number 4.
I will say Brannigan and Corlin. What are your passive perceptions?
23.
If it's something I would only see from the top of the stairs, I don't see it because that's an echo.
Okay. Corlin, you'll notice that some of the wounds and stuff that's been inflicted on her has begun to kind of mend itself.
Mm-hmm.
Over not all of them, but some of them have.
Some of them. Okay. So is this woman an undead? Is she a vampire or just an undead? Any other kind, I mean.
Give me a...
Aristiel's like, I'll let somebody else go in melee first before I even think about him.
Once bitten, twice shy.
Yeah, I ain't doing. That's no.
Do you give me a history check?
My history is nothing. Okay, let's see it. 20. Oh, I know everything. Okay.
This is absolutely another vampire.
History is
Oh,
nothing. I know
fantastic.
everything.
Okay, so that being considered, would she understand what's going on, considering like her background here?
Yeah, you know that vampires regenerate unless they take certain types of damage.
Oh, okay, yeah, she would know what this is then. Okay. So we are going to try to knife the lady here. And so we're going to go. We have the bless, yes?
Yes.
Fantastic. If I miss this, I'm gonna cry. Okay, that hits.
31 does not miss.
Okay.
Surprise.
Take that radiant.
Radiant indeed. Okay.
We got one more. 25 hits. Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
even more radiant. And now, Joe, is your echo? Is it transparent or is it like solid?
It's solid. It's kind of ghostly.
Can people see through it? Is what I'm trying to ask here.
I mean, you could see over it. He's shorter than you.
Okay. For the lulz, let's duck down behind him and take the hide action. I don't think that's gonna do anything, but okay.
My God. Give me your stealth roll. Oh shit!
We're just gonna highlight the word translucent in the ability's description.
Oh,
Yeah, also gonna highlight the there's nothing. Okay, anyway.
Does it
I
say
mean, with a
translucent?
crit, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah,
Translucent
it's
gray image.
Translucent gray image.
I just vanished into the night here.
All right, so
That's my turn.
I'm not going to take away your stealth roll, but unfortunately, if it's translucent, you're visible. So, where do you can within range and reason, you could put yourself in a position where you're not seen.
What would that be?
Out of her line of sight, assuming you're trying to avoid her gaze.
Over here or something? Like just crouch down behind the lamp?
I did say within reason, right?
There's not a lot of reasonable spots.
Honestly, what if it worked? Because that was a crit. What if somehow it just
All right,
worked?
yeah, mine is not wrong. You did get a crit. You are you are fitting behind this stupid lampshade, or lamp, whatever. We'll just say for now, because you are very slight and you're kind of small, so we can kind of make that work.
We could hide in the light.
I will say though, yeah, you're only not visible from the manager. The Cambion could see you, even though it's getting stabbed to death by the paladin at the moment. So
Okay.
just
Like,
FYI.
what are you doing?
Yeah, just like.
Okay,
Oh my God,
okay,
thank
that's
you.
my turn. That's my dumbass turn.
Mariciel or something like that. It's your
No,
turn.
you got it right. You got it. Stop
All
it. Don't respond to it when you get correct.
You did it.
All right. So I got a question in this.
What's up?
It's not cheesy, really. Her movement speed is 50, but I would have to go up the wall, right?
Yep.
So how much movement would I lose from that?
None. You're a level 9+ monk.
But you're still traversing.
Mm-hmm.
They can run up
Rounds.
vertical walls. It's not
They
a
can-
climate
Yeah,
feat.
but it would be part of that 50. So if it's 50 in
Yeah.
a straight line, but there's
I
like,
see what you're
down and then
saying.
up,
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. I was like, it's not going to cost you anything else.
it's just more surface
I'm
area.
bad
to
at
cover.
stuff.
You know what? I'm just gonna spend the key point, make that dash as a bonus action to get all the way up there.
Okay.
And it's gonna be kind of funny because she's gonna run up here, I guess, and then just run up the wall so fast that she literally goes over the wall and then comes down with this staff.
Sounds good. Give me some attackos.
Yeah.
Tacos.
So it'll just be the double. There you go, and there you go. So maybe she ran
You're
up too
blessed.
fast, but
I mean,
I don't
That's
know.
a max
Fix it.
blast. Yeah, just the elevation change coming down was. You had, when you try to execute something in your head and you do it in your head, not based on reality of what you see. I think that's kind of what happened, and you were slightly off on both. In the
I wouldn't
correct.
say slightly off on that last one.
I was trying to be nice. Yeah. I also think it's kind of an oh shit moment where the Campion's like, aha, leader of the paladin is kind of square off, and you missed, oh shit, and then kind of went into severe evasion.
I feel like after that second one, because it missed so bad.
Yeah.
Going off balance a little bit, she's like, you didn't see that.
I mean, I was sitting here going, I can't believe pulling out all the stops to attack 6 times. I rolled 2 7s and a 5, but I feel better now.
Yeah. But I feel better now. Joe. You never know whose team.
I'm here
you're
for
on.
you,
All
Joe.
right.
True neutral.
Yeah. The fiend or the Cambion is going to try to grapple you.
What?
and-
Why?
Actually, yep, that's exactly what it's going to do, and it's going to burn. I'm just going to use it.
Why you always touching on me, Menace?
Keep getting close. Was
What
a
is
24 hit.
Why does he have advantage?
It's 2 swings.
Oh, well, yeah, the 24 does it.
Okay. And in the shuffle, it's going to use its action surge and cast Alter Self. So as it grabs Mauricio and it's kind of tussling, after like a moment, you just see 2 Mauricios.
Oh, clever.
But that is going to be that particular one. I got to get another Mauricio out on the field. Anybody who has
So
like
clever.
I'm pretty
but
sure
that-
the other Mauricio is kind of more beat up, though.
well, I mean, it is a magical disguise, so
Yeah, he could literally just say like, "I want to look to like the
Joke's
scars."
on you,
down to
Nenners. AOE solves this conundrum.
more than me, AOE. I'm a fan of that as well.
Oh, yes.
So you see, anybody who's watching sees this kind of awkward situation going on. All right, that's the end of their turn.
One of us has a staff.
I was gonna say one of you has a health bar, but that feels like cheating.
Well, no, yeah, that's what the player knows, but
Yep.
I'm just hoping. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
That would be fun. I know it's not you because you don't have a health bar.
You don't have a health bar over your head. Okay, so that's that. It's gonna be Isabella's turn.
Isabella.
Let's give me a second. I had my idea all ready too, and I was there. It is. Okay. All right. This is a. Yeah, that is a huge radius. Where the heck did I put that? There it is. Okay, so after being attacked and seeing kind of what's going on and like how her allies are not exactly doing great at the moment, she also begins to do some more kind of arcane handwork. And as she's doing it, you're watching like just edges of pure kind of darkness come through. Like it almost looks like she's erasing elements of reality while she's casting the spell. She's going to cast Dragoth's. Oh, that's
God damn it, Benner.
God damn!
Maddening Darkness at level 8. I need a DC 18 Wisdom save for everybody in here.
What is the? Oh,
Everybody?
okay, there it is.
It's a 20-foot radius.
That wouldn't hit everyone.
No, you were
Everybody in the
correct.
club getting
If
shot.
you're putting it where you are, it would only hit Corlin and I.
It should hit all 3 at this point.
No, it doesn't. You can check out my radius, Nenners, because I got a tool that shows
Do
you.
you not see the 20 here?
I mean, the arrow is 20 feet away
No,
from
but-
everybody.
Well, do you do diagonal? Oh, if you do the diagonal, then yes, that would count.
it's a
but-
radius.
No, I know, but usually, never mind. You're fine.
Oh, there
Do
is a
whatever
thing
you
that
like.
the map does where it counts diagonals the same length as horizontal and vertical.
Exactly. And then
So
usually
technically,
it's
it's
just
not a
horizontal
true
or vertical,
radius, but
But you do what you want, Nenners.
Okay. I think even if I... Anyway. I will get a thing out just so we have...
don't get a thing out. Do what you're doing. Don't let Foos bully you.
No, he
no.
is. Oh no, he's not.
He does what he wants.
I don't know what he's getting out if not a
I don't know what
radius
he's doing
tool.
either.
It's an
Do you
area of
need us to-
effect. I got
Do you
one.
use
Don't worry.
to-
Yes, you
Oh,
absolutely.
okay. Oh, cool. It's not the Yu-Gi-Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, he's doing it. I don't know. He ain't gonna stop. Okay, Wisdom. Don't forget, we're blessed. Please save for once in your life. Thank you. Good God.
Please save for once in your life.
For once
I'm
in
hearing
my
prayers.
career in this Bygone Keep, this might be
Yeah.
the first saving throw I've passed.
Right, am I rolling too?
A little
Yes.
bit bigger still.
2, I think.
Yeah, that'll do.
True.
See how I'm not in that bitch?
I
Manners? You're good, man. You do whatever you want.
Like clear. Yeah, I see what you're saying. All right. So, pass. Brannigan, if you don't mind, if you haven't already.
Just was waiting on final determination. Well, the echo goes, because that's what the echo does, is it dies. Only to be reborn.
Nice.
Okay.
You're
Wisdom.
blessed.
I know. Yeah, I know. I passed.
No, you're blessed. I mean, but
That-
like,
he
put it
That's
on
what he
as
means.
you-
Like even with the bless.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what I roll. I
He's
passed.
Okay, so everybody passed. Good job. You take
I'm
half.
just saying add it to your thing, so not like to the roll right now, but like make sure next time you roll, it's automatically added.
Which is what, 32? Rounded down. Psychic damage. If you have any kind of resistance to that, add that to it. And
Oh,
that
shit.
is.
I think I do actually. Hold on, let me double check.
I got some resistances, and you're not picking any of them, and it's rude.
I need you to pick a thing I'm
Apologize.
resistant to, please.
And that is a basically pure kind of magical darkness there. And she is
Oh, no, I
going
don't.
to. She's gonna fly into it. That is the end of her turn.
And then there was silence.
Well, yeah. Why you gotta be a guy what puts people where I can't see them?
Manners.
Yes.
I would feel remiss, like, to not tell you that, like, whenever a creature starts its turn in the sphere, it's gonna make a Wisdom saving throw or take the damage from the thing.
Correct.
So, unless they got like legendary action to get out of that, they're gonna take a lot of damage at the start of their next turn.
You are absolutely correct. That was a calculated move.
Okay, that's cool. You're
Thank
good.
I appreciate the heads
So
up.
wait, shouldn't we have only like taken the damage at the start of our turn, not initially? So like she places it down, and then at the start of our turn we take damage.
Darkness spreads.
Because it doesn't say like upon casting and then when.
I
or whatever
mean,
that terminology is. But anyway,
Semantics a little bit.
yeah. Well, because there are spells
okay,
that like
so-
you take the damage immediately and then again at the start. But I think this one, it sounds like it's only at the start.
So yeah, you would take those
Oh, I
that
see.
damage at the start. That is.
You just arguing we're not
Which-
taking it twice. I like that.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. So yes, you're not taking it twice. So Brannigan, you start. You're not obviously taking that damage at the beginning of the turn. Yep.
Cool.
Never don't
I
hurt 'em.
can't see her. Let me double check a wording on a thing. I like the wording on that thing. I don't know. I would have no way of knowing because this thing blocked my vision of her before she did any movement.
Correct.
So that wording on that thing that I like is irrelevant. It's irrelevant and also irrelevant because everything not having to do with elephants is irrelevant. Okay. Shit. You threw like a hard curveball. I can't. All the things I do, I need to see to do them. So I'm gonna back out of this darkness and reconsider my life decisions that didn't give me any area of effect. I guess what I'll do is bonus action make the Jimmy Jam.
Jimmy Jam.
Terry Lewis? Like, what's going on there? You...
And just blindly, and then have it run forward to look through its eyes for a second and go, huh. And then I guess just turn around and throw into the darkness. Without a general direction, I don't even know if I get a roll at disadvantage, but since the hammer comes back, like, what's the harm?
Yeah, it's just, I'd imagine a disadvantage throw. It's like you're throwing at a obscured creature.
Well, I knew it'd be disadvantage even if I could target her, but it's like I can pick anywhere in the darkness. But if you want to represent that with a disadvantage, I will take kindness.
Okay, the 28 surprisingly hits.
God damn!
Oh, my dude, you're blessed.
Oh, right. I kept it on for the saves, but didn't put it back on.
Nobody.
For the...
Thank you, Anita, for your consistent
Anita's
reminders.
vigilance
Genuinely.
here.
Yeah.
19 isn't going to do it, though.
Unfortunately not. But, yeah, that absolutely hits. And you throw it in the first time, nothing. Kind of adjust and calculate, like, where's the most reasonable place. Throw it again, and you get a thunk and a grunt that you have to hear over the gibbering and laughter and shrieks. But you definitely...
And because I had to echo too far, it immediately goes away. But it let me know she's not here.
Can I get a con save one time for the one-time-nenners? Could we do that?
A con save for the manager?
For the demanding darkness.
Scary darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Correct.
We need to see if she keeps her concentration.
2 more damage, and it would have been higher than normal. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, that is true.
10 or higher.
That'll do.
That's 20. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Maintains concentration. Okay, so did you have anything else you wanted to do with your turn, sir?
No, I am good.
All right, Effie, it is your turn.
All right. Yeah, all of that looks bad. Effie's gonna cast Cure Wounds. Move a little bit more away and just keep that concentration on the blessings. Like, or keeping concentration on bless is helping enough. I'm sure they got it. That's the mindset, and that's my turn. So y'all can keep it pushing while I figure out what level of heals I'm getting.
Moody, it is your turn.
All right, then, are you ready for some fucking cheese? All right. So I'm hasted right now. I'm real quick. I'm a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog my way through this darkness because I don't take damage unless I start my turn in there. And as I'm running by this bitch, I have this cool thing called blind fighting. So as I run past, see that she's there, I might put a little Vow of Enmity on her with my bonus action, which means I get advantage. I'm gonna run back out the bitch, and I'm gonna stab her from a distance. So this is what's happening. So I'm running by, Vow of Enmity as bonus action, run back out, and then do my attacks from a distance.
I gotta ask you, when you're running by, do you do the whole...
No.
And then the stabs come?
So with the advantage and the disadvantage, obviously clears it, that flattens it, so it is a flat roll. But yeah, that works.
How would it be disadvantage?
You ran away before you attacked.
Oh, because I need. Do you need to stay within that?
To be able to see them, yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. No, you're right. So it would be a flat roll. That's okay.
I mean, you could just attack
I
from
could
blind
stay in
fighting
there, yeah.
in the thing and then leave at
exactly.
the end of your turn.
That's what I'll do. I'll do that, stay in there, get my advantage, and then fuck right off.
Okay.
Because I have plenty of movement to do that. So I'm moving in. She's Vow of Enmity. I get my 3 attacks because of haste. At advantage with bless.
Nice.
Here we go.
Blind fighting is such a good fighting style. I love it every time.
Good. It's so good. That's what we wanted, baby!
Hell
19
yeah.
hit nunners?
It does not, unfortunately, but your crit does, obviously, and so does the 21.
That's fine, cool, because we're gonna smite on that beach. So fuck it, we'll smite on both. I will give a first level on the first one, and I'll fucking dump a third on the second one.
Hell yeah.
So that's a 1, and that's a 3. I'm changing my spell slots for me.
So fucking 13 D8.
You know, I'm just gonna roll that out in one shot because I don't want to have to
I
deal
love
with
paladins.
it. 13 D8. take 56 points of radiant damage. And then on top of my other stuff, there you go. And then we'll pop back out. And like,
Contact
I
time
think with
with
his-
secondhand smite is good.
Yeah, Nanners, could you make a DC 23 con save?
I think it's higher than that. Actually,
It's higher
isn't
because
it?
it would.
No,
it's the
28.
other-
You're right.
Yeah, 28.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
yeah.
to do math.
Well,
Yeah,
technically,
28.
if you want to get technical, it's from each instance of damage.
Oh, true.
isn't-
So we can
So,
Yeah.
which is good because it's 2, but one of them is going to be
Yeah.
lower. So the first one is
Either way.
8 and 7 is 15 plus whatever you did, 11, 26, so a DC 13, and then 41 plus whatever this other nonsense is. 41 and 13 is 54 plus
Second
something
one was the crit.
64.
Yeah.
That's the one we
Yeah.
wanted.
That wasn't
that-
32.
Get that shit out of here with your
And the
shit.
spell drops. And
Hell
with
yeah.
that,
All right, hold on. I didn't want to narrate because I was scared I was going to roll 6 ones in a row. As that happens, as he runs into the darkness for a second, I think she's just gonna like. Obviously, she can see him, but he only sees her when he gets closer. But when he does, it's just. You know, the greatest thing about this is I don't even need to really see you all that well. Also, look out behind you. And he's gonna do his Aether Spear attacks, but they're all gonna come from behind her because of the way the attack works, essentially. And then as it drops, as he's sort of backing up, he's just like, "Oh, good. Well, now we can all see again, even playing field." And that's his turn.
you get kind of a fanged grin, but just kind of like a sucking air in through the teeth kind of situation. Corlin, it is your turn.
Okay, so considering, so first question is, I don't take the damage from the big ass spell thing, right?
Nope, because your pally friend has
Nobody
saved.
took damage.
Bless you, Foos. Bless you. Okay.
I took damage.
Actually, Anita has already, but whatever.
Oh, you did. That's true.
And you did too. No,
Yeah,
you-
you.
you weren't in
yeah.
it.
Sorry. Hold on.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
All right.
Nubs is
Second
yelling.
question. Would I still have advantage from being hidden or no because of the whole spell thing and dropping?
No, because it's that was only from that
No
line of
problemo.
sight. Now that she's literally parallel to you and can see you.
Hi. Anyway, no problemo. We're going to try to knife the lady,
As a
and
gentleman
if it works, cool. If it doesn't work, cool. Then we're hiding. Anyway, so we're knifing. 26 hits, and
go.
we're knifing it again. 17 does not hit. Okay, so after that, she is going to book it over here, and she's going to take a place in the shadows. She passes by Murida, and she goes, "Good job, Mr. Moody." And she's going to take the hide action.
Excellent. Well done. Yeah, those that one knife didn't look like it felt good to the the vampire manager, but you are on your way out. Okay, Mauricio, it is your turn.
No, it's not. I mean, yes, it is.
Which
I didn't
Mauricio?
space out. I didn't get distracted by nubs at all and forget that I had a turn coming up.
I will say when Corlin runs by Moody and says that, he's going to be like, "There's 2 Mauricios!" And then that's it.
One Mauricio's about to beat the other Mauricio's ass.
Let's go!
Here we
Under, so
go.
what would we be seeing with the two Mauricios, actually?
They're
Mauricio?
currently grappled and like wrestling with each other.
Does one have a staff?
One does have a staff, but it's kind of tough to see because like one's
I see,
there's
okay.
some grappling going on, so it's like
They're moving around. And...
yeah.
Either one
They're
could have a
tough.
stab. It's Schrodinger's stab.
I don't know how this works with grappling, but I assume it'd be better to throw them bows than to try to attack with a staff in like a grapple state.
No, grappling rules in D&D are dumb. So
Again, you just don't like the word grapple.
not,
It makes sense that restrain does what restrain does and grapple does what grapple does. It's just that they should call it something other than grapple. Because we've talked about it. When we say grapple, you picture restrain.
That's what grapple means. But anyway,
I know. That's what I'm saying. It should be a different word.
yes. Regardless, grappling rules are dumb. It doesn't matter what you use. You're fine. It doesn't make any sense because like, oh, it grabbed me and you have a huge weapon. I can still swing it, no problem. But yes,
Anyway, it's Maya's turn.
yes, there's no disadvantage or anything on you being grappled and
That's
hitting.
fucking weird.
I
The
know.
only thing
Alright.
you have is 0 movement speed.
Yep.
I guess for a moment she breaks free of the hold long enough to.
It gets even more fun when you have a two-handed weapon and you're like, wait, I can still swing this, no problem.
It's
But
like imagine someone grabbing your collar, essentially. Like you can't run off without your shirt, kind of thing, because it's attached to you, but you can still function.
I think
You
we
fight
need to
back and
send
move
Wizards
around.
of the Coast
She's
some judo
gonna
lessons.
burn her
But
bonus point to continue fucking this person up.
yep, go ahead. Yep.
Actually, does the 19 hit?
Those all hit. A 19 plus 4 hits.
Jesus. All right.
Oh, there's a natural 20 in there. Let's go.
And on that nat 20, we are adding more charges.
Let's go.
Maya, Vogel's advising you to lose the shirt and be free.
Wait, what? Wait, what? How did that come up? I do see lose the shirt, be free, but what is she talking about?
You said grabbed by the collar.
Yeah, when they grab by the collar, the shirt
Oh.
back to you.
Okay, we made it back. Now Maya.
Right. So yeah, I don't even know how to phrase this. It doesn't make any fucking sense. But
For Rasil, how would you like to do this?
Hey.
maybe it's like a weird like Soul Calibur situation where she gets grabbed and then reverses the grab, then grabs back, and then turns it into some weird staff throw thing and just. You know, the Killick throw, where he beats you with the staff like 42 times and then smashes you in the spine at the end of it, you know? It's just-
Awesome. I will just point out that you guys were like teetering on that kind of ledge, and because you're a monk, I didn't
Ooh.
have you roll anything because monk. But you can factor that into your killing animation here.
Yeah, I imagine the Chloe is a lot less graceful on that end. So the staff food, and then just like the last hit, and they just kind of tumbling off the edge and crashing the ground. And I was just like, I beat my own ass. I mean,
Beat my own ass.
To Effie and Brannigan, it's a little alarming seeing the image of your teammate fall from this, kind of beaten unconscious. But as it makes contact with the ground, you watch as its form immediately reverts back to the Cambion and then into the kind of telltale puddle that fiends often revert to. But that is its corpse that is slowly kind of diffusing into the ground at the moment. Well done.
I'm kicking my ass.
Let's
Do you
go.
mind?
Yeah, that's liar. I'm kicking my ass. Mine. Love you, girl.
Let's see. Given that all her teammates are down and she just caught a whooping, she is going to use Misty Escape.
Rest.
And turn. That seems way too high. Where is that? I'm going to cut that down to 60. That doesn't seem feasible.
No, man, it's cool. You do what it is. We ain't gonna get mad.
No, I think I put the wrong number in there. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, then if you're
I mean,
cheating, then
vampires
don't do
are
it.
also busted, so it's possible it's a real number.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's 60. So she's in mist form. I'm gonna get a mist thing, but she's just kind of floating as a mist and is going in that direction. Brannigan, it is your turn.
Typing things, but that is done. Okay, so she just turned into mist.
Yeah, this is way less. It is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
40. Okay.
Sorry for the map shenanigans.
So based on where I is, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the ruler. So that's 1 movement, and that's 2 movement. God, that's still so far away.
So you're saying, sorry, she's missed, you were saying, right?
Yep.
It's like
I'm trying
okay.
to find a
Just wanted to make sure.
misty thing. I don't. It's kind of weird. All right, this is going to be a little more playful than I intended, but that's just what I have right now. It's too weird. It's got bubbles in it. It's not. It's a little weird, but she's in
It's
mist form.
perfect. she's ocean mist.
Yeah.
Lady, I think your mist is broken.
I'm looking right at it. Why isn't it letting me?
He's looking right at it. Wasn't it letting him?
Okay. Ignore the bubbles and the sky blue. But yeah.
Maybe not.
We love it though.
Yeah.
Turns into bubbles.
She turns into soap.
Bubble party. But yeah, Brannigan,
All right. So this is gonna be some cheese. So you
Hit me
just
with the
tell
cheese,
me if it can be done. So I can do an object interaction, which is pretty loosey-goosey in the rules.
okay.
So could I pass an object to an echo and have the echo use it?
I mean, assuming it's not like a ray gun or something like super complex.
Ray gun.
No, it's a very simple object to operate. So here's my thought process. I would like to
I think I know where this is
move
going.
and then dash, and then bonus action, echo, and hand it some bellows from
Yep.
my smith's tools, and have it move up here and get this mist all up in there.
That is wonderful.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my god. How the hell do you make an attack roll with the bellows? That sounds ridiculous. What? Oh god, what kind of? Ooh. All right, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm just trying to figure out what roll.
I can make a roll with smith tools, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is the more elegant solution
go.
for sure.
Using what attribute? I always have it set to query.
So good.
What are the options?
Well, just
Strength,
all of them.
all of them.
Just whichever one you think makes sense.
That's where I'm getting paralyzed here. It's like
I mean, it could be dex to aim. It could be strength to open it with enough force.
let's go with
Stuff
strength
missing.
because it is a time thing and it's trying to get away from you. So I think obviously, sucking in the air.
That's rough.
Yeah, you are blessed.
You're blessed.
That applies to ability checks.
Bless.
Does that count to ability checks? I thought it was like.
I don't think it does,
attack
but
rolls
I could
and
be
saving
crazy.
throws.
But it also didn't
You're right.
add.
It's not ability checks.
Oh no, it did add proficiency. I just rolled real shit.
Yeah,
Let me just
you
triple
rolled a
check
4.
because there are dwarf things that might come into play. I get bonuses on certain things.
Yeah. Like your
Things.
dwarfing. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's again. I play. Thank you so much for letting me play all the time with you guys. Garai gets expertise on all tools checks.
Oh, fucking yeah.
'Cause
That's
of
why you
stealth.
rolled a 32 when I was like, do you want to check out this trap? Like, okay, you know how they work.
Yeah.
with this particular, you don't get all of the mist, but you do get enough. And the way I'm going to rule it is the mist can't be dissipated. It has to have some kind of form as loose as it is. So in effect, you've kind of anchored her here for now.
I'll take it.
We'll do like a contested roll later, but that's for now how this is going to kind of play out. All right, cool beans. That's. Did you have anything else you wanted to do?
Oh,
with,
I had to use all the tools to do
Okay,
that. So
got
that's
it,
the turn.
Effie, it is your turn.
I guess I said that, and then I immediately had a question.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think I can move the mist with what I've done. Correct?
Right, you've just anchored it. Like you.
Okay,
you've
I was gonna
sucked
say
in
if
a
I can
part of
move
it.
the echo back and move the mist with me, I will. But it didn't sound like it. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, Effie, it's your turn for real this time.
So, Brannigan has grapple the mist.
And a bellow, yes.
I'll cast Synaptic Static.
Oh shit.
On the mist. That's 21 psychic damage. DC 18 intelligence save for half.
I'm so sorry. I don't.
Screw you, buddy.
I'm
Also,
so very sorry.
Is Synaptic Static an AoE? I can't remember.
It is an
I don't know.
AoE, but I'm pretty sure I could like get it so just like the edge is
Oh yeah,
Getting
it's
them.
120 feet to point it, right?
Yep.
So you
Yeah,
have a good
she
amount of
can
space to get to
manipulate,
the yeah, you're fine.
100%.
You're good.
Okay, so it would take half of 21. Oh yeah, it is. And that time, that's not a fail though. Damn. Okay, so you did damage it with the synaptic static, but unfortunately, the mist did resist a good portion of the actual spell. The mist doesn't look like it's holding together all that well. If I'm to explain a dying mist, that's kind of how I would. But yeah, that would be that. I assume that's the end of your turn before I.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Moody, it is yours.
I don't think Moody's ever encountered a mist before, but he's going to be a dumb paladin and see if he can stab it. So he's gonna go over here and.
Effie was like still attacking the thing, so you get the sense that the smart wizard thinks it can still hurt.
Yeah, that's what he's going for. And he's like, I got a special spear. Maybe it can hit some special miss. I'm gonna say he's gonna use his hasted action on it, just so it's one attack. It's still an advantage, I'm assuming, because of Vow of Enmity.
Yeah, I don't think that drops unless.
I'll just post it just in case I'm doing some goofy shit. If I can find it, there it is. Using your creature until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious. So I imagine she is neither.
Correct.
So have some. Wow, what a shit roll. Does 19 hit and missed?
I don't know. Your bless was pretty great though. Look at that strong bless.
I rolled a 1 and a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go to swing and it's like you swung like the blade. The edge is too far away, so like the shaft went through and the air kind of dissipated the mist, so you just kind of cleave through nothing, unfortunately.
Interesting. This is probably a stupid question. Do I get the impression that like I could hit, or that it was like this is an incorporeal thing?
I mean, it was kind of an air ball, so you're not sure if you can use
That's why I'm like,
if you wanna.
Yeah. I mean, it was a 19. How far was I from? That's fine. He'll try again.
Okay.
Wow.
I will say it's gonna take like a fraction of the damage, but you do catch a little bit. The magic element of the spear does like delete some of the water moisture as it goes through. But there's nothing.
I will also say all
of
of my damage is magical. There's no physical damage at all because it's force and radiant.
Right. Yep.
So I mean, I don't know what makes sense here. Is the radiant doing anything?
I would say radiant's probably the only thing, because like force on a cloud, it's just like, and then it'll just.
All right, my gal, take another fucking smite. Then I don't give a shit. We're gonna smite on this bitch one more time. Yeah, exactly. We long rested. I got all these slots for smites. So this will be 4d6, 8, excuse me, because I am using a 2nd level slot.
Excellent. So you bring down the smite,
Wow.
and with that collective radiant damage, how do you want to kill this misty cloud?
Damn, we put in the work here. Okay.
I'm shocked as fuck. I feel like Brannigan was kind of like anchoring her down with like the echo, essentially holding that thing.
I'm picturing Luigi's Mansion where you're trying to suck the ghost in, but you haven't quite yet.
Yeah.
I think Moody is gonna like walk up and be like unusually kind of like hesitant, like I don't even know if this is gonna work. So like the first swing was garbage, and he's like, can't let this thing escape. And he's gonna stab through the mist as much as he can. I think he's gonna try and channel as much as like the ether of his spear to see if like messing with the planes will kind of help him strike more of the body essentially as he's going for it. But I think it's gonna be like one of those anime things where it's like whoosh, whoosh, and you see it like sort of like break in half after that. There's a good pause, and yeah, it starts to fall to pieces, or in 2 pieces? I don't know. In 2 fogs.
Yes, there's kind of a natural hiss that comes from it, almost as if it's like deflating, but it does eventually just kind of dissipate into nothing. There's a slight vacuum effect as whatever you had in the bellow is kind of removed from reality. But as far as you can tell,
right.
Oh, we got ready.
Oh, I thought you said red. I was like,
Hey, Carpe! What's up?
Hey, Carpe,
man?
what's up?
Thanks for raiding. I saw you had an interview. I hope it was awesome. I know you're usually doing your after talks, so you might not be able to hear us. But hello and thanks.
Awesome. Well done. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the creature's dead, and you are out of initiative for now, unless you wanted to do some PvPs.
I turn around and smack Brannigan. No. Like, what the heck? Oh my god, that's amazing. I will mention we haven't taken a break yet, so I will let Nenders decide if this is a good time or not. But
I mean, unless someone wanted to do something immediately, you had something in mind you wanted to get off, I'll absolutely hear that. But if not,
I mean, my main question is, do I know enough about vampires to know that this is definitely like for real dead? They don't have like a super secret come back later.
I will say, in general, you guys probably know more than the average person due to your professions. Give me a history check at advantage, and the DC is pretty low.
That for everyone or just Brannigan?
If you're,
I mean, did you have the same idea at the exact same time?
Damn.
Okay, never mind.
Brannigan, you are
let's go.
positive this creature is dead.
Cool. I had ideas if it was going to try and regenerate from this cloud, but I don't need to use them. I'm just gonna, despite the fact that you just killed the cloud, the echo's gonna just take the bellows just off the tip, and then I'm gonna walk up, take my bellows, and it'll just fade away because I don't need it anymore. Goodbye, echo. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Then yeah, that's all I had questions about. We can absolutely take a break unless anyone else has other.
Sure. Fuzzy bladder break. Come back in what? 10 minutes.
I gotta pee.
You guys good? We'll try 10 minutes. Round up 9:04. We'll be back. Sorry, Raider Jenna, you just got here. I apologize. But we'll be back in 10ish minutes.
And thanks again for the raid. We'll be back. Bye.
5.
Welcome back,
Hey,
and you with the damn 5, Joe. Anyway, we're back. It is.
I tried to stop and they wouldn't let me.
No, he has to. It's needed.
Yes, it is.
We're post combat. You guys are on the kind of upper areas of this lovely keep. A vampire defeated by some clever use of bellows and brute force, and you are free to do what you like as we are out of initiative.
Mauricio's gonna walk up to the crew and be like, "So all the women in here are vampires then? Is that it?"
I mean, I'm gonna look around to 60% of the party and be like, "Nah, they're not vampires."
Not us. Anybody that's not us.
Moody's just gonna look around at everyone, and everyone's okay.
More or less.
It's weird that you're asking that. And she's like looking at his bruises. What?
I don't even think they're bruised. I think he only got hit with spells, so it's just like frost and like shit like stuck to his armor.
Like, you got electrocuted and shit, so he's probably got like the static throw, you know?
Yeah.
Effie is definitely casting prestidigitation on herself as she walks up, and it's like, let me warm up, because that was cold and shocking for no reason. But yeah, just like walks up, looks at the ominous, ornate double doors, and sort of like looks at Brannigan and is like, that's probably an elevator, right? That seems like what we're here for.
I'm just gonna look around the map.
Actually,
Do a quick 360 sweep. I don't see anything else that could possibly be it, probably. I mean, that little thing, but this feels grand, right?
Mauricio's gonna take a step over here to this building and try to see what's beyond the darkness, just kind of peer in.
Into that building there?
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom. No, I'm just kidding. It's.
Oh, I thought it was a dexterity saving throw. A guillotine falls from the sky.
Do you have dark vision?
Does she have dark vision? Yes. Half elf.
Okay. I like how you didn't know immediately.
Yeah,
You're like,
she was buying
does-
time.
Yes.
Hey.
It
We
is
love it.
very dimly lit in there, and there's what looks like pinpricks of light on the ceiling. From your particular view, you'd have to get in a little closer to kind of see what's going on, but it is artificially kind of lit by those lights, but it is still extremely dim. There's nothing in there as far as you can tell. Like wall to wall, there's nothing moving, or there's not even furniture in there. It's just kind of a... No, I don't want to say like...
You know what that sounds like to me, Nitters?
I'm not classy enough to know what that structure would be, but
It's a trap.
yeah. It's a trap, 100%.
Bro, she's gonna just peek in and be like, I don't know. Not like go in with her comrades. Just be like, if they're not with me investigating this, then I don't care enough to like bother with it.
Gotcha. Okay. Did anybody else want to take a look at anything?
I'm trying to evaluate where people are health-wise. And it looks like a lot of people
Yeah.
basically didn't get hit, and that's rude.
Yeah, looking at, I think, our paladin, I'm gonna just be like, you sure you don't want to take a nap? You look rough.
I can make it a little better, but it's also right. Yeah, I can heal myself if that's what you're asking.
Don't take this the wrong way, Moody. But you remind me of some of those like bar brawlers that like just tire their opponents out by taking all their hits until they're weak and then just like break a chair over their head to end it.
You're mid sentence and Moody just starts like swaying as haste runs off and he gets stunned for a second.
Never mind. Looks like you lost that time.
Nenners, so could I check out the door, see if there's any traps or anything?
Absolutely. Give me a... Well, are you investigating? Are you using like thieves' tools? What's the...
I think thieves' tools here, like just trying to see if there's any traps, trying to see if there's anything special with the door.
Give me a roll with your thieves' tools.
How do I roll my thieves' tools?
Click
You
on
click
Thieves
Thieves
Tools.
Where are my thieves' tools? I had thieves' tools. Oh, they're there.
You almost made me spit out my drink. Damn it.
As we all wait with bated breath.
Okay, where's that supposed to be right now? I'm sorry.
Left side
Should
of
be
your under passive
under your-
perception.
Oh, I see it. I'm sorry. I see it.
You were saying literally word for word what I was going to say. Both times.
Okay. What attribute do I use for it? Dex, I'm guessing?
I
Or what?
imagine dexterity, unless you've got some really weird approach to it.
Okay. 26.
Okay.
It's charisma because he likes to beat down the locks.
Hey, what's
I'm
up? I
sorry,
heard
I've
you
never
want to
used the
open
tools
for me
before like
real
this,
quick.
okay?
How you doing?
Yeah, with taking some time and checking the seams, checking the hinges based on the last pretty trapped situation there, and just kind of general observation. This has been used recently, it looks like, but as far as you can tell, and with that excellent roll, you're fairly confident, that this is not trapped.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You would see her putting away her standing up and putting away her tools. She just faces you guys and just gives you a thumbs up, like, looks good.
I think that Effie is gonna look to Brannigan and Murray. Like, both of your names are Moody and then Elvis shit. So
I just feel
maybe-
such vindication for Nenners is what I'm laughing at.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Are you
Yeah,
both half elves
Vengeance
too?
Moody. I'm gonna look to
Oh, okay.
Vengeance Moody and Brannigan and be like, there are some really like strong magic users in the building. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody has a finishing move that's just like, I look at you, I say a word, and then you're dead. We should probably want to be a good amount of healthy before walking into a next room.
Right, just leads beautifully to what I was about to say. If we need to take a break, I don't know how people are feeling, but sometimes it's not even about a physical rest. Sometimes it's mental or, spiritual. So if anyone needs to take a breather, ain't no shame in that.
I mean, you two are the ones that are the most banged up, so I think maybe we should stop and get you
I
back.
could keep going if I had to. He needs a break, technically, but he's more concerned about everyone else. And, I'm a
Maybe
glutton
we
for not
can-
taking breaks, but this is the character, and he's concerned about you all.
Maybe we can investigate one of these rooms and see if it's an adequate place to rest for a moment.
Well, Effie made a nice little place for us to rest last time. Would you be able to do that again?
Yeah. And Effie is like taking her shoes off and rubbing her feet. This has been a long day. So Effie is like sort of body language. Yes, we're taking a break.
Technically, it's been like an hour.
Let's take a
Honestly, yeah, but still,
We got chain lightning. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just
Yeah.
commenting on what we've been through in such a short
I mean,
time.
you guys got chain lightened. Yeah.
All right, listen.
I'll take
Two of us
out
have
my
Yeah, I
negative
book.
don't get hit with
dexterity.
chain lightning, and I always hit with sharpshooter. That's you. That's what you sound like.
I'll take
I
out my
sound
book
wonderful,
and
Joe.
I'll start doing the tiny hut. And in 10 minutes, we'll all have a tiny hut around us.
You're gonna do it in where are you gonna place the tiny hut there?
Honestly, I think Effie will just like
It's only 10 foot. Yeah.
be right in here and just like do it in the center of the thing. So we can like have a good eyesight on just anything that's coming through.
Sounds good. Okay. Obviously ritual, 10 minutes, but that will go up with no issues. You guys are preparing to short rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Choose one among you to roll a d20.
Last time it was Joe. And Maya's known for rolling real well, so I vote Maya.
Maya.
Wait,
Since
what?
it's not me, I also
Known
vote
in
Maya.
what universe for rolling real well?
I
That
believe
was
in you,
sarcasm.
Maya. You
That's
got
also why I
it.
want you to roll. Let's have an
can
eventful
do
short
it.
break.
Ooh.
That's my lucky number. Nenu's gonna kill us.
According to the Chinese, 8 is a lucky number.
I remember. Bagley
Yep.
told me about that.
Sadly, I did not know of that, and that is not my point of view. But I appreciate the. All right, so you guys are short resting. Is anybody on watch or anything like that?
Well, Mauricio has taken no hits in the last fight, so she's gonna volunteer to start it off.
Okay. As you guys are, it's a short rest, so it's it's not even like active watch. Like who's just imagine Effie might be studying for her arcane recovery or stuff like that, where she might not be the best person for watch, obviously. So just trying to. But if you want to be that, that's fine. Give me a perception check, please.
If I do watch, can I recover my key points?
Hey, all you're doing is being a lookout from within the globe, I imagine. So you can get your rest. It's just your.
Okay, thank you, Denners. You're real nice.
I know.
I rolled.
Does Bless work on that or no?
I rolled the
That's only
strong
lasts
stuff.
Bless is a
so
minute. It's gone.
Effie is burning through
Super gone.
hilarious amounts of spell slots. That would not, unfortunately, be present. 13 perception. Okay, so you're looking around and it's dark. You hear some weird noises coming from below. You see kind of it's obviously a very bright moonlit night, but you could have sworn you saw something fly behind the clouds, something with a significant wingspan, a tail. That's pretty much all you got with a 13. But as you are kind of contemplating, what the hell was that? The door behind you begins to glow. It is currently a yellow. It turns into a blue, and you watch as the triangle sinks into the door, and the door begins to kind of slowly open. And out comes 2 draconic-looking creatures, each armed with a spear. Does anybody here speak Draconic?
Joe did for a minute.
For a minute. If you put Dwarvish and Common together, you can kind of remix it, like the letters, and turn them into Draconic a little bit.
I
don't know.
Those 2 together turned into Dwaman.
Okay, so Moody does actually speak Draconic. So Moody, you hear in heavily accented, I'd even say warlord African. Draconic is what you're getting. I can't believe that kind of stuff. But the one who's got arm, the spear and the axe, that fanged creature should have been done by now. Where are they? And he's just kind of looking around and coming out of the elevator, and he's a little alert. Spear is out, kind of just looking for something that would have delayed whoever he was looking for. And the female behind him is. This has already been set back several hours. The master will not be pleased. We continue slowly. And they both begin to kind of very slowly go down the stairs here.
And we're all in this nice dome that they can't see right now.
They can see the
they can see that there is a dome there that's the same color as the surrounding area. That usually isn't there.
I like this. The fight's just going to keep coming to us. We're going to clear this keep in no time if we just keep hanging out here.
Hang out.
Mauricio, as soon as that happens, she's gonna back into the tent, like, yo, start poking people with a staff. Like,
Okay.
we got incoming. There's one of them's holding a spear. Looks like dragon type thing. She's familiar with Dragoff's enemies or minions, right?
Maybe. Give me a history check.
In the sense that they were described by the dwarf that hired us. But yes, I would
give me a history check.
You know what, Miners? I will. Okay.
Thank you.
I was not expecting that result. That is a good result. All right, let's go.
That's an advantage, but it's the reason why I ask is because these creatures can be mistaken for half dragons, for dragonborn, for draconians from a certain realm. So there's a lot that there's a lot of dragon humanoids type creatures. But with your history and paying attention to the warnings and instructions that were given to you, this does seem like it is of the Dragoff's ilk, if you will.
So she's able to identify the dragon they're wagging. All right, cool. Yeah, she's gonna pretty much describe them in detail and be like, all right, this is what we got incoming.
Effie's just gonna say, do they look magical?
Not magical, maybe, but they for sure are here due to the woman the vampire lady we just killed.
I mean, if they're not
can all
magical, they
see
can't get in, so they can wait until we're ready for them.
Just see one finger poke out like.
As we discussed last time this happened, this hammer can go through the dome.
Oh God, here we go.
If y'all want to interrupt your rest to go deal with whatever that is, go for it. Effie is just reading, though.
I just imagine Effie just sitting out the whole fight, like.
Let's wait.
All right, what's our move?
Just wait, see what they do. If they can
What
pierce
if
it,
what they do is they go get more?
Well, that's likely the case. How long into our rest were we? Were we 10 minutes in and then?
No, you were probably 35 minutes in.
Okay.
The man added 5 minutes. Okay.
So if we buy ourselves a little time, might be enough. But I think either way, because if we get rid of them anyway, they'll wonder why this patrol was late too. Now that's a vampire lady and a patrol that's missing. I think either way we're gonna have more.
Maybe, but if we take care of these two, then we had two now and more later, or all of them at once.
Nah. That sounds like fun.
Hey, Niners,
Yes.
are there any cardboard boxes nearby?
Girl,
We could
Get out
just
of here.
Metal Gear Solid drag them.
I will say anyone who's looking at them right now watches as the martial one is kind of hold on, and looks like it's spotted the anomaly that is the dome, and has kind of leveled its spear at it and is kind of slowly beginning to approach.
I think Moody stands up and is still in the dome, but is just standing and looking ready.
Oh, I thought you meant stand out of the dome so your head's just...
Oh no! No, he's just standing in it.
I had expected Moody to do the thing where the spear comes out in the back of his head as he's.
Mr. DM, sir, would they notice if we cast a spell right now?
None of it's in the dome.
Okay. Then let's try. If they keep coming at us, let's try and get some advantage on them.
I will say that the dome doesn't block sound.
Correct.
Okay. So this worked well for
They
us
would hear
last
you.
time. Just on everyone here.
Presumably they've heard us talking this whole time, but
Oh, I mean, if we knew I imagine we'd be whispering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm factoring in common sense, right? They're kind of talking to each other. You're
Sure.
talking low. There's some masked sound here.
well, that's why I bring it up for spell purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a verbal spell.
That is a
definitely hear
verbal
you.
spell. Well, so you're not shouting it. They're about 15 feet away.
She's a
me a-
ninja, man. She'd be quiet
Give-
about it.
Give me a performance check.
Oh,
I'm
See,
saying there's a reason
you're
subtle
so
spell exists.
There is 100%.
Yeah, exactly that. You can't like quietly.
Okay. Performance, you
whisper
said?
a thing.
Okay, guys, I have a +8 to performance. If something goes wrong here, I will be upset. Okay.
Okay. You are able to mask the sounds of your thing within their conversations, timing it with the footfalls and the other whispers going on. So I'll say that it does not attract attention initially. So
That's
you
a
guys
lovely
do have
description.
Pass Without a Trace with currently, but you are obviously, I believe, all still in the dome. So exiting would be a bit of a challenge without getting seen, but you do have it if you want.
Okay, just waiting, seeing what they do.
Okay.
Is there a rear exit?
It's a
I think
dome.
you just
You
step
can-
out.
Yeah, step out.
Effie,
Also,
help
you
me.
two aren't quite in it. You might want to scooch in a little closer to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
How big is the dome?
10-foot.
It's a 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius.
Oh, okay.
So it comes up and he's out spear range. He's kind of like poking it and obviously not getting anywhere. Like,
Oh, good.
very kind of curious, like doing the Darth Maul kind of pacing, trying to figure out what this is. Going back. Let me see if she can figure it out.
I think Mauricio's maybe banking on him, like thinking that maybe the vamps did it. He said they were talking about them, right? It's hopefully.
Oh, there it is. I'm being silly. Did I just click on something? I absolutely did.
Wow.
That's not what I was trying to do. I apologize.
No charisma saves, boys.
No charisma saves. It does have... Advantage toggle is still on, but I will remove that. Okay. Moody, you here in Draconic. I think I know what this is. And the female with the crazy kind of plumage begins to cast a spell.
Oh, they figured it out.
And
I mean, those seem like the kind of words that I need.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, can I attack her before she goes off, or is this like we need to roll initiative now?
we have to roll initiative because they're on
Okay,
alert
that's fine.
as well.
Yeah,
Sure.
I hear you. Back into fighting, folks.
Yep.
All right. Well, I shouldn't have done. Oh, okay, I was gonna say I thought I could put my senses in the echo, and that's level 7 of the fighter.
So I don't see
never
the different
mind.
order, so hold on.
Yeah.
I don't roll a roll, but I will roll initiative.
Clear it. Everyone should be good to go.
Oh,
Let me get you with another 0 initiative. Oh shit, that was actually pretty
I'd
good.
appreciate that. Thank you.
I roll one
so
better.
that crit, I'm gonna be real mad
Shocked as fuck.
on the second initiative roll because that could have gone poo in the tank. Oh, great! No, let's waste that. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. So I initially rolled 22.
Yeah, exactly. Just put the 22 in there because that's what you rolled the first time. You're good.
All right, it's a bummer. I was thinking I could like puppet the mimic and like speak from it, but that's level 7, which I don't have. But my plan before this started happening was to just manifest an echo and pretend to be a ghost. But can't do that anyway,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it all worked out.
It's quick, yeah.
Fuck, rolls 2 5s on initiative. Anyway,
Hey, we're all going first.
yeah. Congrats, guys. My Dookie rolling has given you advantage. I met. Oh, right. Who's out of the plate bros? Who's more dexterous?
I believe I am. I only have a net -1. He has a -2, I think.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's
Is
fantastic.
it an 8 versus a 6?
Seriously?
Mine's an 8.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay. All right. So they're coming down. You guys are actually your
like
initiative has put you in a position where you can act before they go. So, Mauricio, it is your turn.
Yeah, she's just like, it's go time, and just like runs immediately out of the tent to like fuck up the caster before they get the spell off. Just be like,
Okay.
not in my house.
Let's go.
All right. Give me your.
We're not
she's,
blessed anymore.
Also,
burning that key
move
point.
yourself out too, unless you're gonna.
Yeah. So get all them attacks in. Wait.
Yeah, we aren't blessed anymore. I'm sorry
Spellcaster,
about
right?
it.
Oh, that changes things, doesn't it? That's a lot of misses. Stronger every time. Every time they got a little bit stronger. So.
The 32 hits, or the 29, excuse me, because you're not
29.
blessed. Hits. The rest, unfortunately, miss. As you were trying to find purchase, but this thing's wily. It's like it's moving out of the way. It's you hit it on the side, it hit armor. It seems to be adept at not getting hit, but.
You got a whole lot, and then of course we don't want the spell happening, so
Stunning
hold on 18. Yeah, she just immediately dashes out of it and it's like, nope, stop that. Just starts swinging like crazy.
18 damage. Yeah, you hit it. With a couple of solid shots. It's like they are here. But is kind of glaring at you at the moment. Corlin, it is your turn.
Okay, we are going to pop out. We're going to pop out of the shelter here. And Nanners, I'm assuming that this creature is engaged in melee. Yes.
That is correct.
Boy.
Sure. Okay. You know what time it is?
Kit,
Yeah.
pro tip, you can see outside of the dome. They can't see inside of the dome.
Okay, can I take that back?
You
then?
would be hidden and get advantage if you attacked from inside of the dome.
Okay, can I take that back or no?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry. Me dumb. Okay.
You're
All right,
learning.
so-
It's all good.
We can shoot above the stunty here. So hopefully we don't even out the beard. Let's see. So,
You're like
advantage,
4 inches taller than him.
sharpshooter.
Just tiny shit talk.
All right, heart of the cards. Does an 18 hit?
It does not.
Okay. What if we spend a key point and turn that into a 20?
Wait. Oh, because you're sharpshooting.
20 does hit.
Fantastic. Let's see. So turn that on, and all right, you take that shit. Holy crap!
God.
It's a lot of damage.
I don't know how
You're
much ki
expiring-
you had left, but remember we didn't get anything back from the short rest yet.
It's no problem. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay. And to be clear, you were aiming for the caster, right?
The caster, yes, sir.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, it takes all that damage.
All right.
And is kind of surprised that this thing came out of the dome and is hit her. All right, excellent. What else? You
Okay. Round 2. Take off. Wait, do I keep the advantage of them hidden or no?
got?
Or would you expect it again?
What?
I mean, technically,
There
it is
melee.
invisible to them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you see the knife, apparate immediately out of it, but yeah.
Yeah, they don't see
not a
you at all.
surprise. But yeah, you can attack again. Correct.
Okay,
Because
so
it doesn't know when or where you're attacking from.
Okay, so just to keep the flavor, we're going to okay, just move up a little bit, I guess, and that changes it a little bit, I guess. Go with it, and we're going to knife. God fucking damn it! That one we won't do. What can I do with bonus here is the question.
Hide.
I am hidden. I am hidden. That's the problem. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Since I spent the key point earlier, I can swing again. So, advantage. Let's do this. God fucking damn it! Okay, we're
Wow,
done.
it's the same time, same thing every time.
Yeah.
Two
We're done.
11s. Look at that.
We're done.
Blades just
Knife,
kind
knife,
of going
knife,
all
knife.
around at the moment. All right, Moody, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna dump my lay on hands on me because it's as much as he wants to get in there, it'd be real horrible if he stepped out and then just immediately passed out. So that's
You checked yourself.
Is to pump 30 points and fucking bonus actions on paladins, lol. So that's my action. I'm gonna. Is your echo in there with us or?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You never leaves home without the echo. I love it.
Yeah.
There's no reason to dismiss it, so it was just next to me.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah. That's it. I'm done. He's looking like he's ready to fight, but he's just preparing essentially. That's it.
Okay. Excellent. That is the end of your turn, Brannigan. It is yours.
The echo's gonna run out from the dome and square off, and then once he turns to see this ghost dwarf, a hammer is gonna come from the dome and knock him on the side of the head.
All right, let's go.
That's
Do I also
awesome.
get advantage because I'm inside the dome?
Yes, absolutely. If you're obscured, you get advantage.
Can you imagine you walk up to this weird like floor-colored dome and then just like knives and hammers start flying out from it?
30. Those both hit. So give me some
Nice.
damage, please.
Let's go.
25
Damn.
and click another time. 20, so 45 altogether.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Do I got
just-
the bonus
amazing.
action? I mean, my short rest is interrupted, so I may as well second wind because I'm gonna have to short rest again in a second anyway.
Mhm.
Did I make a button for second wind? I didn't. That'd have been smart, but too late. So instead, we're just gonna manually. I think it's a
D10.
D10.
Yeah,
8
D10
plus 6,
your
14. So that's
14.
slightly better than I was. That's the bonus action, and I'm done.
Yeah, he's looking around like gets hit in the head, and then the second one hits him with one. He's just kind of shaking it off and kind of like reactively poking around, but can't really find perches and is not really thrilled with the current situation. But yeah, that's
So
very
we
effective.
are.
Did they fail their spell cast? That was the whole purpose of bum rushing, I imagine.
Well, no, the cast didn't go off. It's going to go off on their turn.
Yeah, it was narratively starting the cast.
Okay.
That's why I
You
was
can't
like,
interrupt the
like
cast like that unless
granted.
you're doing like a counter spell or something like to the effect.
yeah, or if you stunning strike.
Gosh. All right. So this creature doesn't even look bloodied yet.
They took a hit. They don't look like they're great, but they're not bloodied.
Oh boy. All right.
Hmm.
I gotta get out of my bubble now. It looks like they can cast. I think Effie will just. Yeah, I think Effie's gonna go ahead and roll her eyes a little bit. Going to step. Yeah, like.
I mean, you could always
Well-
gamble if it's not dispel magic. You're safe from whatever the spell is.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's like
I-
98% probably dispel magic, but you never know.
Yeah, and I'm also like looking at like how useful this like dome is for people getting advantage. It's really helping folks out. So yeah, I'm a just stay here and I am going to cast Death Ward on me. Because I deserve it. And that's my turn.
You do.
It works if you work it and you're worth it.
Death Ward goes off. You watch as the priest kind of looks at you and kind of spins like to put you in front of it. And Moody, you're the only one who understands this, but this is a bad position. We take this one. And as she says that, she casts Hold Person on Moody. Or Mauricio, sorry. Whatever the fuck your name is, Maya.
Why are you
You don't
mad?
get attacked.
No,
I like.
why did that come out so angry?
This feels like a.
Oh,
Are you fucking sorry kind of situation?
Yeah.
You sounded like
fucking
when George
sorry.
Bush got upset. It was just like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Can't fool me again.
Oh my
Ask
God.
for no reason.
Why is the DC? Oh Jesus! All right, give me it's a DC 17. I believe that is a Wisdom saving throw.
Child's play, because monk.
Boy, my mama.
Don't say that.
Ain't even
on, Maya.
sweating it.
Come on, Maya, you got this. Let's go.
Easy.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, but I have inspiration. Ah, it's not enough.
Oh, good use of inspiration though.
nice.
Yeah. That's
Use
good.
another one.
Yep. No, I'm not gonna cheese it. One is fine.
No, you're good.
All right, so you feel this thing, like this oppressive force of magic trying to seize you, but you're able to kind of snap out of it. Just, this one isn't coming willingly. And that was
Stun me once, shame on me. Stun me twice.
It is nope, can't do anything on a yeah, no, that's all not gonna work. Okay, so that is the end of that. It is going to kind of back up because this is clearly not a great situation. You can give a opportunity attack.
You know I will, baby, because we got Sentinel round in these spots.
You know, I was talking some big talk about that wisdom save, and then I remembered after the roll that you don't have proficiency.
Maya, there's no blessing.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I turned that
The
off.
18 misses. Unfortunately. But
Also, when you
with
get a chance, don't forget to update the turn order.
Maya, you can use some key.
I don't think I can do that with a reactive attack.
that is the
That's not a thing, right, Anders?
Can you?
I
Or
don't
you?
If you swing
Depends on
your
what you're
weapon
doing.
and you can apply key to it,
I can. Oh,
you can
Depends
stunning
on what
strike
it
in a
is.
reaction. So I don't know what it
Exactly.
depends on the wording.
oh,
So
that's
it's like you just need to read. That's the only way we can tell you.
no. I
Those
just
things.
shut up, Foos. Be me. Get out of here.
Words is hard.
Words is hard.
Does
yeah,
does the
I'm gonna try
reaction
it.
count as an attack roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yes,
There you go.
when it's an attack.
I'm gonna spend
Oh, never mind then.
2 key points to increase my attack roll by 2. So it'll be a 20. Does that hit?
20 would hit. I'm also gonna roll my inspirations.
Oh,
Let's
well,
see.
all right.
You bitch.
Nice.
Okay.
I have to burn them. The session's almost done.
Yes. Thank
Oh.
you, Dennis.
You're welcome. All right, so that does unfortunately miss.
You used both of them on Maya.
I did. Because
Well
I'm
done,
getting
Maya.
smoked by everybody else. Kit either misses
What
by
is
30.
this logic? Get out of here.
Kit misses by like 30 or he hits by 20. It doesn't matter if I... The
You know what
D4 I'm
you're doing?
storing it
Nanners, I hate to tell you this, but you're still in range of her.
of who?
Corlin.
I'm
Oh.
sure he's aware.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. Whatever.
This Dre is going to swap over to the former position and is going to begin to
I would like to
attack
make a reaction attack.
with the
Echo.
yeah, sure.
I can do it from the position of the echo.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm. Good shit.
25. Yep, that does hit. Give me some damage.
Oh man, for a
That's
second I
good.
thought you were gonna
Yep.
be like, no, 25 doesn't hit.
I mean, up to you. Since he's leaving my space, that I think it has to be a melee swing. I don't think I can throw, which means it's just be the 15.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I don't think
can't-
I'm allowed to throw a weapon
Yeah.
as part of a reaction because it's me hitting them on their way out. So ignore the 5, but 15 ain't nothing.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, that's a shot for sure. All right, it is going to attack Marcial. Two-handed spear. And that's a 2. Does
Both
have
of those
3.
missed. Or actually beats it, right? So one of those hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So 18
Oh,
hits and the 25 as well.
Yep.
All right.
Wow.
As it slashes down to the kind of, you watch as the blade comes in, it just turns kind of like this black, almost like translucent almost on its edges, and cuts in, and you feel that like horrible necrotic damage go in as it slices you. That is its 3 attacks. It used
She's
something
beginning to wonder why she melees at all.
Yeah,
This is
it's,
the life.
That's the life. But it is gonna stay there. Yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna do. It is going to kind of duck down so that it's going to use Mauricio currently as half cover. from anybody directly firing at it because it doesn't know what the hell's going on with that bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Rissil, it is your turn.
2 hits. More than half my HP gone.
You beat
Have
her
one
ass,
life,
and
yo.
you're like, it's your turn.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I forgot I had the temp HP. So that helps a little bit.
You still had 10 HP left?
She didn't get hit there in last fight.
All right. Well, over the course of both fights, you're taking a reasonable amount of damage.
Yeah, seriously.
Thanks. Well, shit. That changes
Look at
things. She's going to do the lunar burst because you still got fucked up caster for caster cast again. Actually gonna put no key points on this one. Is just throwing it so she can catch them both. So towards the door if she needs to. And let me roll that damage.
Okay. And what's
Wow,
the
this-
save they need to make?
I keep forgetting that she doesn't have DCs on her shit for some reason.
Don't worry, neither do my monsters for some reason.
Huh?
I was just being snide. Don't worry about it. You're good.
Oh, okay. And then she's gonna use her. She is gonna spend her key point to whack the guy in front of her. So hopefully that goes well.
They both need con saves. Hold
Remember, it's only key points if you attack twice as your bonus action. If you're just attacking once, it's free.
Oh,
on. Please have more con-
you know what the radiant burst as an action?
Oh,
You have to
actually,
take the
no.
attack action to bonus action unarmed strike.
Right.
I think you can attack as a bonus action if you spend key as part of your action.
Oh, I don't
Yes.
remember that detail.
Yes, you can.
But that's-
I'm so
Okay, then
used-
then you're all set. Because I remember us figuring out that you could kind of do some stuff about that the first time we fought. But yes, go ahead.
It's confusing. Does that hit Ninners?
So 22 would hit if we're factoring all the shenaniganery going on here. Yes.
Okay.
It does hit. You're good. It's like you can't. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to do some homework on some monk stuff tonight. 12 punches down. Yep. That does the damage.
Okay.
And that is a magical weapon, just to clarify, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then yes, it does make full contact. All right.
She's not gonna try to move because that would be ouch in heat.
That would be ouch.
Yeah. So that's my turn.
Okay. Corlin.
All right. So you said this dragon man up here has half cover, right?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. I ignore that.
Okay.
So let's do the bullshit here. Everything's on. We got advantage. Let's try and knife the dragon man.
Sounds
Hijo de
good.
la chingada.
Woo. 4
I
and 6
I flew too close to the sun there. Okay, one more time.
I'm sure this next one will be 65. Yeah, see?
21.
I have one more D4.
Oh.
At least it's not all on my head.
Ah!
Does it still hit?
No. 20 is the AC, so the one brings it just down to what it needed to be to hit.
That's what
so-
you get, Nanners. That's what you get. Okay.
I had to use them. My homies in the chat have been hicking me up, so I don't want to.
Yeah.
All right. You take that shit.
That's a good amount of damage. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, 15 with this stuff? Jesus.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
red, but it's still 15. That's crazy.
I
Well,
know,
sharpshooter's
right?
a plus 10 to anything, so.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I didn't spend any key points on this one. So I do not know what to do with myself right now. I feel bereft. I am hidden man. I am.
Then just don't use your bonus action. Long as no big deal.
Yeah.
But I'm rogue. Bonus action is everything.
Well, you did it for free.
I'm heartbroken right now. Okay, that's my turn. I'm sorry. Go. I can be heartbroken on. Yeah. Okay.
Moody, it is your turn.
It sure fucking is. Okay. He is going to. Also, this lady, the is she running like into the elevator, or does it look like she's just backing up to get a better view of us?
She looks like she's making her way to the elevator, but it's not like a full "I turned my back and I'm running" kind of situation.
Okay, she's just kind of scooching
Yep.
back, I guess. Okay. I still don't think I love that. I'm gonna. Just in range now. Okay, kind of ish. He's going to make his 2 attacks on the guy in front of Merciel. With advantage, I imagine, because I'm in the thing and the
Yep.
thing with the thing. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm not blessed. Let me get rid of that.
19 misses.
That first
25
one.
does hit though.
Okay, good. Fucking take that, you bitch. He's also going to use his bonus action to telekinetic shove. So he's going to pull Mauricio away from that guy in front of her.
Okay.
So you go back 5 feet. You just get shoved telekinetically, essentially. And then he's going to...
Do they get opportunity attacks on that?
No, only if they like willingly leave the spot. If they're getting shoved, it's kind of like, if someone gets pushed back or whatever, then you don't get. And then
I was always a fan of that though, 'cause it's kind of like baseball. You know what I mean? It's like,
I think it's hilarious, but yeah. It was
No,
actually
you-
through your legacy stuff that we found out you couldn't, because someone was doing stuff that we were pushing, and you're like, no, you can't do that. But that was a while ago. So yeah, he's gonna shove her or pull her back,
Yep.
and then step out in front of her. And speaking Draconic to this guy, tell your friend to stay. The party's just beginning. And that's the end of his turn.
This one speaks our tongue. Accent is weird.
You're weird. All right, that's it.
Vision.
Brannigan, it is your turn.
All right. Don't like the economy because I want to be able to throw hammers as well, but sometimes that's just what it is. So what we gonna do is cast a spell. 60-foot range. Is that worth a level 3 slot? I don't have a lot of those. Nah, it's gonna be a level 2 slot. So, just describe to me, what is the person in the back wearing armor-wise?
It looks like a very ornate set of scale mail that is been pretty effective at turning aside some blows. But
That sounds like it's made of metal and whatnot.
it looks like it is. From your keen dwarven eyes.
Ooh, tight. So, one of those things that just don't get saves because they're wearing it, they can't drop it. It's just like ouchie times. Now, they might be resistant to fire damage. I took that into effect when I saw dragon people, but I don't have to. They don't have to remain in my sight, nor if they go farther than the range of the spell, does it stop. So this is damage even if they leave.
It just goes on, yeah.
Correct.
So when's that happen? At the start of their turn?
Yes.
When I cast the spell, and then on bonus action on my turn. So it's not one of those. So we do heat middle at level dose. And it didn't do anything when I said that. Cool. So I'm just going to manually roll 2d8. 4 damage.
Awesome. Okay, the spell goes off, and you see the metal begin to heat on the what's it called, scale armor of the draconic caster there. And you said it doesn't take damage until the start of its turn, correct?
No, it happens when I cast the spell, and then as a bonus action on my turns.
Oh, so it does happen.
I was wrong. So yeah, it takes
All
it
right.
down.
It does go off, but you notice it doesn't seem to be all that discomforted it did by the
Yeah, I figured probably
metal on its scales. Yep.
But damage is damage. And then I forget if that's a thing, but I'm going to move over here with the echo and just flank it up. Subsequent. I was like, wait a minute, can I use a bonus action now? But no. It's subsequent.
No.
They accounted for my shenanigans. So that is
correct.
That is all of it.
All right. Effie, it is your turn.
Let's go.
Yeah, it looks like this this dome is still useful for peeps, I'll just keep on. I haven't left my sitting position, still reading. I'll just be like, go get 'em, tigers. Just like putting my hand behind me and just like patting people on the back. The closest people to me are gonna get blessed with the first level bless spell. And I will just continue reading in my seated position.
Excellent. You watch. That's in your turn, I assume. Okay. The Dray caster begins to whip another spell up and is going to cast Dispel Magic on the dome area, which at level 3, unfortunately, dispels the level 3 spell, so the dome drops. And as it does that, you watch as the Dray, one with a spear, kind of swings it around, and you're watching as like this ball of like frosted energy begins to kind of like culminate on the edge, and it throws it right towards the middle of all of you here. And it sees that you were all nice and bunched up, and you guys get a Hoarfrost orb.
I'm sorry, a what?
A Hoarfrost orb. So I need a DC 17 dexterity 6. God, look at all those fucking 2s and 1s. God damn it. Anyway,
so we're like, you rolled well. You got 6, 5, 3. Yeah, you got only 1. Get out of here, Nutters. Maya, you're in my aura. Not that it matters. You passed anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, she doing flips and shit, so she don't get.
She fine. Don't worry. It's all good. I'm not blessed. Let me take that off. Oh my lord, I have.
19 passes, right?
Oh god, 19 does pass. Correct.
Wait, okay.
I want to pass a save. I do.
All right. So those of you who failed, take the full 21. Those of you who passed, take half, which rounded down is 10.
And if you monk, you take nothing.
Yep, we know.
Yep. And with that, he's going to.
What is the saving throw, DC?
It's 17. Dexterity.
Nice.
He's trying to vacate the premises.
Yep, he's going to jump and
God
his wings are going to
damn.
kind of like billow and try to float back, but you can make an opportunity. Well, you couldn't make an opportunity attack.
You couldn't, yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, I did. Did I do that already?
No,
I
look at
thought
your
it was a new
positioning, girl.
round,
Pay
I'm
attention to
sorry.
the map. Moody, you can make the swing though. That
I would
hits.
love that roll on the goddamn save, son of a bitch. Okay. Yeah. So, God, look at these fucking shit rolls. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Woo! Yeah. All right, Moody, give me 8 damage. Okay, do you have Sentinel?
Yeah. Don't laugh at me. No, I do not have Sentinel on this character.
You do not have Sentinel. Okay. So
I know you're so used to Revia, but no.
Yeah.
On this one, I do not.
But his wings kind of open up and billow, and he floats back to the dwarves. Like, we must leave. You're the only one who could understand it.
They're
Like,
escaping.
Masters must know. They're coming. And that is the end of his turn. She
already did her turn. She dispelled.
She did. I was thinking she could use movement, but she won't. That's fine.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
The Mercila, it is your turn.
Okay. She's gotten beat up enough. So she's actually just gonna dash off to the side here. Maybe not on top of that, because that's an easy way to get knocked into the abyss below. But she is going to launch a bunch of staff attacks and try to finish off the weakened guy. So here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Scenario. Yep. Throwing those 2 at him.
24 and a 26. Yeah, those both hit. Give me some damage.
You take that. At 13.
Yep,
You think about what you
that's,
did.
Also, I don't think it really changes much, but I want to use my Relentless Avenger as part of my opportunity attack to move up to half my speed. So I'm just going to reposition a little bit. Carry on.
Okay,
Nice.
sounds good.
That's cool.
Yeah, okay, so that hits, takes 13. That one. But Corlin, it is your turn.
Okay. You're gonna see her jump up to near the lamppost here. and we are going to try to knife the weakened man here.
He does have half cover. Not that it matters to you, but
It does not. No, it does not matter to me. We are going to bonus action steady aim, and we get advantage on this hit here. So turn all that good shit on, and part of the cards. 25.
Nice.
That hits.
25 does hit.
You take that shit.
That's a lot of
Let's
damage. Yep.
Woo!
Let me do some math.
Okay, let's hear it. Come on.
He's still up.
Damn it! Nanos, why are you doing this to me, man? Come on.
Not my fault. You missed 13 times in a row.
I mean, you got a whole second attack here.
All right, second attack here. Come on, buddy. 28.
That one's
Nice.
yeah. 20 does hit. Yep. Give me some damage.
That's not an advantage. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me take that off. Before I
Doesn't
forget.
matter. 28.
Roll it.
Yep.
15.
15.
Wait, why do you have advantages? I mean, it doesn't matter. You hit anyway, but steady aim, I think, only works
No,
for
it
one
was.
attack.
Yeah,
That's what
I
he was
left
just
it on my
saying. He
accident.
forgot
Yeah.
to.
He corrected. That does drop him, and as like the second knife hits him, it's like, and then you just see what looks like sand and silt just kind of bellow out of the wound in his mouth as it kind of begins to float in the air, and horrifyingly, a skin suit of what looks like this creature just sinks to the ground.
Sweet.
And his-
Okay.
and
Moody,
his
you
spear
would
clatters to
hear
the
her shout. One down. Take down the next one, Mr. Moody.
Why doesn't anyone else hear that?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
okay, you guys were here. I'm sorry.
No, I'm giving you a hard time.
Why you gotta do it to me, Joe? Come on. Okay.
I can.
That's my turn.
Moody, it is
All right.
yours.
He's gonna start his turn by trying to. He had a whole fucking turn in mind. I thought that guy wasn't gonna die, so he's down, and that's great. He is going to bonus action telekinetic shove her towards him. So he is going to try and pull her away from the door. Just a
What's
little
the
bit.
save that they need?
Let me double check. I believe it's my 16. 16
Con or strength?
strength.
Oh, they're super
I'm
strong.
hoping this dead casty lady has garbage strength.
It doesn't, but
that's
I have
great.
garbage rolls, so it works out.
It is a strength. I don't. Oh, if it's not. Oh, never mind. You're good. Okay, so yeah, she goes here.
It's functionally the same.
And then yeah, Moody's just gonna position himself. No, one down. She can only move 5 feet, so yeah, that'd be nice. But he's gonna position himself so that he's kind of in her way because that's the big door, right? Yeah, and then she's in. Okay, it's not 2 doors. Well, it is 2 doors. Anyway, I'm here. I'm gonna attack her.
Okay.
Ah, okay. There we go. At least one kind of hits.
20.
All right.
Yep. That.
Yes. So you take that much damage. I did 2 telekinetic shoves. I forgot to knock those off. Okay. That's it. That's my bonus action movement, and I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. All right. That is bonus action movement. Brannigan, it is your turn.
He'll end his turn just by saying, "Keep her from leaving."
So I think that's both it.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Sorry, I was looking at something else.
That's right.
Good.
18 and 17 is 35.
That is-
And just for the flavor of it, because it's my bonus action and a concentrated spell that does the fire damage that is resisted to an extent. But when the second hammer hits, like it on its way flares up and just radiating from that impact is where the heat is. Because fun.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, it was way better.
And was
Very
a little
awesome.
bad.
All right, cool.
Those are some good
Yeah. You add that to the damage.
Just gonna triple check. I don't think I get to add my ability mod to that. No.
Why did that? Oh, never mind. Anyway, great damage. It is bloody. What else would you like to do here?
I guess. You know what? No, I'm effectively a dwarf wall to 2/3 up in front of the wizard. Not a full wall, but whatever it is, and the echo's where it needs to be. So I'm good.
Yeah.
Effie, it is your turn.
Okay. Effie thought that the sphere was safe. Effie was like chilling, relaxing, and then like just getting warm inside of the dome. And then out of nowhere, the dome disappears and ice bomb Her book is a little bit covered with frost. Effie's a little bit covered with frost. Effie's real annoyed, fam. What are we gonna do to this person that made us cold out of nowhere? Oh boy, what do we do?
Died.
A lot of stuff is just like area of effect stuff. No, we don't want to like do area of effect stuff. Huh. This could be fun though. Yeah, we're gonna... Effie's mad, so we're gonna drop Bless, and instead we're gonna cast Witch Bolts. We're gonna stand up, just walk menacingly towards this person, and cast Witch Bolt. It's not at advantage, but we'll take the first one anyway, for a 20 total. Does a 20 total hit, Nanners?
It absolutely does.
Nice.
5, 10, 15. So, like a 4th level Witch Bolt is gonna be 4d12 of lightning.
Oh shit.
Lightning.
Whew! That berets off.
Face just falls off.
Yeah. Very much like a Palpatine energy comes through, just like both of the hands like go out. I forget the line, but I'm pretty sure it goes, "And suffering shall be your teacher." And we do some of that. I'm not sure how to like
You
do
click
the
on
thing.
where it says Witch Bolt, it should roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just roll 4d12. And
also works.
that's the thing.
Sure,
That
sure.
works too.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
18 points of lightning damage. And as long as I keep concentration, it'll continue to lightning.
Yeah, for sure. Takes it. Like, the end is near. Phew. And it points at Corlin. And you watch as it begins to kind of spin its hands, and what's left of the silt, it kind of forms into like a torpedo of sorts, and then launches it at you. She's gonna cast harm, using the
Harm?
remnants of her dead friend.
Ooh.
I would like to cast Counterspell on this
Okay.
Let's
harm.
get those shit rolls. That's what we like.
1, 2,
I'm-
3, 4. Is that 4, 5 ones? Jesus Christ!
That's 4 ones. It's 4 ones.
And 2 twos. 3
Yeah.
twos.
There.
You do have to roll
I like you,
4 twos.
Corlin. There's no way I'm using my 6th level spell to counter this.
6? Yeah.
So-
no.
We're gonna use a 4th level spell because I'm out of 3rd level spells. And we'll roll. We'll roll normal. We'll roll intelligence and hopefully get a 16. We can do that. That's simple enough, right?
Yeah. I love how you're talking yourself up.
Wait, hold on, wait. But you cast it at a higher level, right? So,
But doesn't make
No,
a
it doesn't
difference,
change anything.
unfortunately.
damn it!
Yeah, no.
You tried, I
Fortunately,
appreciate it. Thank
You
you.
tried, but she's able to kind of force it through. Effie, or not Effie. I need a Constitution save from.
Is that an accurate DC of 21?
It is absolutely not. It should be.
Okay.
It should be 26.
Do we have a
35. No, that one is 18 as well.
Okay.
No,
Right. Well, need to roll a 14 or higher. Heart of the cards. Nope.
Whew.
Natural one. You take triple damage. I need some. No, I was kidding.
Oh, sorry about
Uh,
What?
you take 40 points of necrotic damage as harm, and all that silt and everything kind of like just hits you. And you feel this horrible, like, just it feels like death has just entered your system, despite the fact that you are indeed a monk. With that somewhat satisfied, she's going to move in here. She has nothing to lose, so she's going to eat the the attack swing. So make your opportunity attack.
Yep. Think.
Okay, and with the damage from the witch bolt, that's 4, 16. Yeah, to the number. How do you want to do that?
Whoa! Seriously?
Yep. I was like, man, that is close. Yep.
I did not expect it. I
Nice.
was just like, all right, we're gonna have to run in after this bitch, and all right. I think Moody, even though it was only one attack, I'm just gonna flavor it as. Actually, no, I'll flavor it as one. I think he almost comically like sticks his leg out and just like trips her, and on her way down, doesn't use the ether kind of teleportation of his spear for once, and actually just runs the spear through the middle of her back as she's falling over.
Impaling her on the ground, and kind of similar to how the other one did. You just see her like vomit like silt and sand that just kind of hangs in the air until she's just a deflated draconic skin suit, essentially.
Ugh.
Raz.
Yeah, maybe rest. He's gonna like use his spear and kind of like poke around the nasty ass skin suits and just see if there's anything other than skin on them.
Are you just poking, or do you like an investigation?
No, he's poking with a spear. This nasty thing just turned into sand and silt.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand.
Yeah, it looks like. I mean, it's kind of
It's a skin suit, all right.
Yeah, it's absolutely skin suit. Like it's just. Yep. It's scaly skin.
Ugh. All right. Well,
Nanners, I have an important question.
Sure.
Am I okay?
What?
You're not like infected. This harm, just all the damage is done up front. So
Okay, I was wondering because you have a spell called Harm.
Yeah, it harms you
harm's
Exactly. Like, how is he harming me?
with
A lot
that
of other
much
spells harm
necrotic damage.
You described it. You were there.
I just wanted to know if there was more to it. Okay. Okay.
well, I think there is actually. Hold on. You
if you
failed,
die,
right?
Can you post the description for harm?
Well,
sure.
because if
Please.
you fail, then your hit point maximum is reduced, I think.
I thought that's
Okay.
only if you go below 1. I could be wrong.
Oh, I don't remember. Let's check.
I had harm. Here it is. Blah.
If the target fails a saving throw, its hit points maximum is reduced by 1 hour by the amount equal to the necrotic damage it took.
Oh yeah,
And
I read that
Any
wrong.
effect that removes disease. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you're minus for 1 hour your
40.
hit points by 40. Yeah.
That's rough.
I know.
Ooh, that's a chunk.
Yeah. Actually, my hit points are lower than that. I gotta figure out how much it is, but yeah.
Well, here's a question: would the effect of being immune to disease remove
Good
the
question.
disease?
How about that then?
Because removing disease implies that it counts as a disease. I'm
Disease.
just
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
We had advantage on wisdom saves, everybody.
Yes.
We have that.
Because of our feast.
Does not only
Oh,
last
yeah.
until the temp HP is gone.
No.
No, it just lasts.
So then at that point the disease wouldn't take hold, so your hit points would come back.
Joe with the save. Thank you, sir.
Very nice.
I keep forgetting you.
gonna
Well,
play
no,
for
you're what level monk are you?
I
I think it's from the Hero's Feast is
Well-
what I'm referring to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hero's Feast. Yeah.
I didn't think she was high enough monk to have that.
No, that's a whole other thing. That is probably
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
We have
that's
70
level
different ways that
14.
we're immune to disease.
All right. Yeah. Then you don't take that. You take the damage, but your hit points aren't reduced. Okay.
Woo!
We're in
That's
an
good.
even worse state now. All right. Maybe we should hole up in one of these buildings instead of trying to dome in the center of the stairs.
I mean, they can
Uh.
walk and they have eyes. They would have spotted us eventually.
I'll
Well,
look in
maybe.
here and see if there are any traps on the spooky door.
I imagine you need an investigation style, unless you have thieves' tools that you want to use.
I would love to investigate the door.
Go for it.
Just some cheese. Is there any way that a spider could help me investigate the door?
Of course, of course.
You got to sneak in the cheese.
All right, so a spider can help you if it's triggering the traps, I guess. I mean, I'm trying to think. Spiders have like I mean, I hate to say it. A spider probably has better passive perception than you do, but if you're
Yeah.
doing an investigation, you're very good at that. So I don't.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure this is a normal roll. It's a normal roll. Investigate.
Nice. Woo!
So you do some like kind of investigation, and you immediately kind of realize that this is an observatory that is kind of placed up here. And as you're kind of doing your investigation through the threshold, you can also see through, and you notice the pattern of stars that are on the ceiling mimic the position that this location is in. Pretty well, actually, and you could probably do more like investigating on the inside if you want with that as well. But in terms of a trap, it does not appear to be trapped to the best of your knowledge.
Yeah, and people probably won't be looking in here. So if we just make the thing like blend in with the surroundings, it'll probably be much harder to spot us here. That was a very good idea, Mauricio, that we just didn't listen to. But yeah, like, I think Effie will definitely be like, yeah, this is probably a safer spot. And we'll go in and start, like, making a tiny hut. See if we can get an hour-long rest in.
Okay. You guys can all dogpile in there. Are you doing anything with the skin suits?
They should probably like take the skin scoots in the dome with us, just so people aren't like, "Hey, that isn't that
Yeah.
Leroy's skin?"
Yeah, I was
Leroy?
more
That's super
thinking
weird.
kick them over the.
Leroy the Dre. Have you ever met him?
Leroy's skin suit. Oh my goodness.
Inflated Leroy.
How deep is that abyss down there?
It goes probably, I'd say, like at least 150 feet straight down.
Hey yo, this isn't a funny prank, Leroy. You can't be like skinny dipping throughout the castle. This is
Oh my
serious
God.
work. God, somebody
I think-
find Leroy. He's streaking again.
You know, he likes to streak every night. That boy can't be tamed. He is going to drag them in by like the tip of his spear into the dome, just because Effie's idea sounds a little more. At least if something happens, they can kind of see it happen, or whatever. At least they have control over it. Also, just confirming, you mentioned that like the sand and silt kind of evaporated from them, right? Like it's just skin and not like a pile of sand too.
Yeah, it's just skin. It's a skin suit.
Okay.
Anything that was inside it kind of just left into the air and dissipated.
Awesome. Yeah, he'll pull those into the dome and just kind of.
So you got a couple of gross skin suits. All right.
Yeah, they're like in the corner. No, there's no corner of a dome. But they're like off to one side, essentially as much as you can. Like,
Maybe burn those or something. Or...
I'm not sure if that would work, and I'm not sure if that is going to stop. We'll see.
Effie will like examine them while we're waiting for an hour. She
Okay.
did like half of her studying for spell slots. Like last 30 minutes, we can like do first 30 minutes like looking at skin suits, then the second 30 minutes finishing up the studies.
Okay. So do you have proficiency in medicine?
No.
Okay. Then give me a general intelligence check.
Gen int that I can do. I cannot investigate the skin suits.
That's kind of what the proficiency in medicine would have helped you with, because you would have had like a baseline to compare it against.
Fair.
Well, hey, if you need somebody with medicine proficiency, don't ask the cleric.
Oh, Bubba.
21.
Nice. That's
All
a
right.
double 21. Look at you.
It's a little odd investigating what is basically a deflated skin suit. But you notice that there's some like very strong humanoid features to this creature. Like the way the arms attach, the joints all look like in terms of how they're like designed and move. Very similar to like a human or an elf or something to that effect. Like as if it wasn't naturally designed to be draconic. The wings that it has, even though they're big, from your kind of mathematical calculations, doesn't seem like they would be sufficient to sustain flight. And they're more almost they're more akin to fiend's wings than they are draconic wings. And again, you're getting like the slightest hint of elements of design, perhaps, to its form. Like suggestions that they're not natural in terms of how they were created.
Probably probably mage experiments is what I'm gathering.
Something to that effect. Yeah. Some life-shaping magic or study has had a hand in its creation.
No magic items in their skin suits, though.
The spear was doing some crazy things. I don't know if anybody touched it, and I didn't want to put that on anyone unless they said they did.
Do I have mage hand? Let's consult the character sheet.
The characters.
Characters? What?
Yeah. Cha.
I mean, if you wanted someone to look at the spear, I can look at the spear. I got identify.
I got mage hand, and I'll mage hand the spear up. Like somebody needed to like take the spear so people wouldn't be like, "Yo, what's Leroy's like? Why is Leroy naked and doesn't have a spear? Leroy just got a spear out. Wild.
Naked and
Come on,
spearless.
Leroy." But nah, I pick up it with the mage hand, and I'll just toss it over to our very fighty cleric.
All right, I catch it with my hand because I don't have mage hand, and I have to touch it to cast identify anyway. So that's fine.
Need you to roll me a wisdom save, sir.
I expected as something along those lines.
We're on the dope. Oh, so
Presumably
+1
9.
Advantage, Hero Feast.
Yeah,
Oh,
feast.
right.
If you roll a goddamn 1. Okay.
25.
That wisdom feast is doing work right now.
I would have been.
Thanks,
fine.
Effie.
That was so good. That was such a good meal. We love to see it.
Like
You
it looks like
touched-
something bad's about to happen, and then I just burp from the ribs I had
spear.
last night.
And your eyes kind of immediately are like forced open, and you like begin what is like the process of a very complex, vicious seizure as you start to kind of seize in front of everybody. Your vision fades away. You no longer see the dome, your friends, anything like that. You see this huge, very elongated draconic creature, which is currently in the process of casting some kind of complex spell. It is high above Toril. You can see the shoreline elements of the. Actually, you're from Waterdeep, right?
Mirror bar.
So you're close enough. Okay, so you see what you can kind of recognize as the City of Splendors, kind of in the distance, but not far off. The Ardeep Forest to the right, the Grand Waterdeep kind of ports. And again, it's casting this spell, this red lightning arcing everywhere. And it just kind of turns for a moment as if you got its attention. Briefly. And then the power of the feast, your own god, your own kind of constitution shunts yourself out of that situation. And you drop the spear. And you are back here.
Right, I'm just gonna recommend maybe don't touch this.
I wasn't planning to. Why did you?
Well, I was gonna, identify it, see if it was worth. I mean, what he uses a spear. Maybe this is a nicer spear. It's not a nice spear. It's a very unkind spear.
What did this
I mean-
do? You kind of froze for a second there.
You okay?
Oh, it's no big deal. Just visions of some dragon guy casting red lightning and water deep in all the nice places in the world. But that's what we're here to stop. So,
Why are you casual about that? Wait, elaborate.
well, I just told you, there's some sort of dragon guy casting red lightning and water deep in the nice places of the world.
I mean, Effie, that intrigues Effie, and Effie doesn't have to touch it. Effie's spider could touch it.
The spider sees us.
And Effie will tell her spider to do it and help her cast Identify.
Oh my god.
Have the spider roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
You got some
All
plus
right.
4 from my aura.
+4, and the spider partook in the hero's feast, so it also has advantage.
What does the spider eat?
Let's go, spider.
Like
That's a
some
question
bugs,
later, bro.
some bugs showed up on the feast.
Yeah, if you just made a big bowl of bugs for her spider baby.
Yeah, like hero's feast specifies, like, I'm pretty sure 10 creatures can, and a spider is a creature according to D&D. So
It's just sitting there like examining a grape while you guys are all chowing down.
That's so cute.
yep, according to this,
Yeah, Maya,
the
exactly.
spider's wisdom is 0.
Excellent.
So that is roll 1d20 plus 4. And we get to roll it twice.
Solid. That's better.
Feels better.
Ray off must feel real weird that a tiny little spider.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think the spider just like looks at me and looks at Brannigan and then looks at me again, and I'm just like, "Go, you're fine." And like reluctantly crawls on the spear, and I start casting Identify.
Notice has to describe how a spider winks out of existence.
Those are some pretty strong will saves.
I mean, I guess the question is whether that's a constant effect and whether you can identify it or not, because that was my concern.
Yeah.
But for a ritual, certainly a worthy gamble.
Yeah. Also, Effie isn't that concerned about,
About
the
the spider?
spider.
No, why would you be?
Like, it's 10 gold. We can get another spider.
No, you can't get another Charlotte. What are you talking about?
You
Oh, here
can
we go.
always get more spiders.
Oh boy.
You
Yep.
watch as sand and silt begin to kind of float around it and begin to pour into your spider, engorging it. It gets large, fat, grotesque. Its eyes grow just kind of slanted and red. 2 little draconic wings attempt to kind of sprout from its back, but in a kind of grotesque fashion. It gets to about the size of a soccer ball, and it's just kind of disoriented, bloated, walking around. It turns and looks directly at Effie. Effie, in your head, you hear, "You wish to serve. Is that why you've touched my spear?"
We just got raided.
Nah. I ain't touched the spear. That was my spider.
Read.
Yeah, I'm E. What's your name?
You can call me the Lord of Silt. Although I think your resistance refers to me as Dragoth.
Lord of Silt, Dragoth. Oh, that is the person that is like in charge of like this whole thing. That's the person that we're here to like take the keep from.
Yeah, he's the big bad, if you will. And you guys would be well aware of that.
So cool. But yeah, I don't know. You're doing some really cool magic stuff, and I'm like about it. Can I like think this without like saying it?
You can, but I will
Awesome.
also. You would know that he is a very powerful psionic.
Okay.
So, and yeah. So you do with that knowledge what you will.
Yeah, I think with that, I'll be like, actually, I'm sorry, I got the wrong number. And I bonus action like, and Charlotte is gone.
Charlotte does not respond.
Charlotte does not respond.
My hammer has been up waiting for you to acknowledge that I should kill this thing.
You hear in your head,
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh boy.
this creature is mine now, given your refusal. Take this as a warning.
Mush.
Take this as a what?
This is only Effie is hearing
Effie.
this, but
Yeah.
you can obviously. I'm not going to stop you from smushing it if that's what you want to do.
I just got the nod, so
Yeah,
I've just been
Oh,
waiting
okay.
for Effie's
So,
permission.
bam! It's splats and then like the
take this as a warmth splash.
Yeah. And as it dies, there's a tuft of that silt and sand that just kind of hangs in the air, and what's left of your poor spider is skin-suited on the ground.
All right.
Oh,
Would-
Corlin would be distraught about this. Oh, goddamn.
Oh boy. What
You
happened?
do know that like dozens of spiders, and that's a very low ball estimate, die like every day.
Not like that. That looked terrible.
Yeah, you see her like cradling the little like skin suit thing, just like looking at it
Okay,
like with really
that's-
sad
wait.
eyes.
Corlin, put that down. Jesus.
Right.
Do you not notice the sand does weird shit? Stop. Put it
While
down.
we're going to take a break here, maybe I would just know this is beyond me if it's beyond me. But with smithing tools, can I unmake this thing so nobody's touching on this spear?
Hi, Nubs.
If it's a magical weapon, probably not. But
Yeah, it's very much a magical.
I was gonna say I
Device.
doubt that's within my skill set. But
Give me an Arcana check, and if you're talking with Effie about it, you can have it at advantage, as she could chime in with her own arcane knowledge.
well, not at all prompted by invisible forces outside of this bubble. You think we could dig this thing apart so just nobody's touching on it?
Does Effie think we could?
I mean, that's mostly just the in-character justification to get my advantage. But also, yeah, if
Yeah.
you got something.
Effie, you don't think it's... I mean, if it's possible, it's not in a dome, in a observatory. Like, you would need to be in a very specialized place
Yeah,
to disable
Probably
magic.
like Magic
least-
Forge, Heart of a Volcano. that
Yeah,
type
at
of
least have a
stuff.
magic circle down to isolate any kind of outward influence. Like, there'd have to be very serious precautions taken
Ooh.
to even get that going.
Food, we just got a gifted sub.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for the
What?
sub.
Thank you.
Y'all too nice.
But
there's
I
a
will
still a
say, I
spider.
I think this is a good place to end because it is getting late and I don't want to drive this further than it already is past our goal time. But we'll take a week, more on the loss of Mr. Spider. And then you guys can continue your way.
Another shout out. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for reading and the sub.
Because I feel like this line of questioning can go on for like another 10, 20 minutes. And then by the time we finish,
Yeah.
it'll be 11. So
I think Effie would just wrap a blanket over it, and just like probably hide it in a corner of the observatory.
Yeah, I
And
was just
that's-
checking.
That'll do.
I'm a man of many tools, but not Mason's tools. So I was like, if I could just like take apart some stone and just bury it, I would. But
Oh gosh. All right. So I was a good Foos, and I actually know who we're going to be rating. But before we do that, we're going to run through kind of like things to expect and such. We'll be back Friday for Legacy Kill Team.
Yep.
I think it's episode 3 of that particular thing.
Yeah,
so,
you get to see them violate the sovereignty of a city-state and assault the staff of a prison. So it should be super fun.
They
What?
started it.
We busted out the orc paladin that we were there to go find, and it's been rough, but we're in there. We're doing some shit.
I ain't
I
got
don't think this group knows how to do anything clean. So
And on Saturday, we'll be back with Difficult Terrain. We're doing another side mission there. It's called Unfinished Business. When we're in episode 2, where they're essentially planning an assassination. So they're in the location. They're just gonna get in there and hopefully assassinate a dude. And that's
they
what we're
might
doing.
cross the 2nd Street.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens. So yes, please join us for that because it is super, super fun. And Joe, you're back on Sunday.
I am back on Sunday for the Spell Logic. That's the name of our Twitch channel that I stream on every Sunday,
That's all.
8 p.m. Eastern. We just unleashed an ancient evil due to trickery. So come see how we handled that.
Yes, that was dope.
Yeah.
I honestly,
It was
guys,
so
check
good.
it out. It was such a good
Also,
episode.
Again, I shouted out Dispel Logic in our chat. If you are not following them, please do. Their art is amazing and they're just super fun and it's awesome
narrated
stories. Good
by a
times.
Draco-Lich and occasionally
It's so
a
good.
raven. It's
I
amazing.
know, it's so good. And Anita, I know you were kind of tired at the beginning. Do you have any projects you want to talk about or announce, or where can people find you?
Yeah, I'm usually on Girls Run These Worlds. I do that a lot. Friday, I'm pretty sure I'm on at like 2, and then Saturday I'm on at 1. So watch me play some non-D&D games for spice, for flavor. And that's where I'll be.
Anita's great no matter where Shay is, and also Nubs is here. Just
Anita.
the cat. Hello, Nubs.
Aww.
He's trying
Cat
so hard.
time.
Oh, Bubba!
Toast is like all the way over there, though.
It's cat time. Okay, I'm gonna leave you be. Hello, buddy. All right. So unless anyone has anything else they want to say, once again, thank you so much for the raids, and the follows and the subs. We super, super, super appreciate it. We are going to go raid. It's called Duckward or Duckwark. Duckwark. I'm turned that second K into a D. I apologize. But yeah, they look like they're having a good time. The overlay looks crisp. Let's go send our love and say hello. Make sure you know, give them nice happy cheers when we get there. And thanks again. We'll be back Friday and Saturday, and we'll see you then. And thanks so much for being here. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's a big hand, Joe.